Apparently there was no audio while we were doing any of that. So we're going to have to do it all again.
That's okay.
That's okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of D&D. I am your Dungeon Master, Sergeant Ruby, and today I am joined by the usual group of misfits. So we've got Vesper.
Hello, I'm playing Davern.
We've got Amara.
Hello, I will be playing Arimilla the Bard.
We've got Arthur, or Chris.
You blew it!
I fucked it up.
You fucked up.
Yeah,
I'll be playing Healy Boy Arthur.
We've got Jason.
I'm Jason, I hate the moon, and I'm also a Napid Bounce.
And we've got Jack.
I'm Jack, I'm still in the room.
Unfortunately, my best friend Sprocket will be powered down for the day.
Indeed. Lee, unfortunately, is unable to join us this evening due to.
He's got ligma.
He's
Terminal ligma.
ligma balls. He's got shit going on. So as we closed out the previous episode, the intrepid adventures of. We do need to think of a name for you guys during the week. I want you guys to think of a name for the
relapses of the Red Larch.
The relapses of Red Larch. Got back
in honor of our drug addictions.
Got back from clearing out a bandit lair. They went and spoke to a couple more people. They went to see Valerio, dropped off all their loot, and then Sprocket decided to try and piss him off.
Destroyed the shop.
Well, to be fair, it was motivated by Valerio choosing to sell drugs to a child, so he was well within his right to destroy that shop.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But also, that girl decided to take drugs, and in doing so, suffered a massive heart attack and nearly died.
I bet the trip was worth it.
Wouldn't call it massive. Let's not blow it out of proportion.
Well, you nearly died.
You're a child who
Worth
had
it.
a heart attack. Come on.
And to that I say,
And a possible boner.
Can I suck that in?
Peppy does.
God, I wouldn't. It tasted really bad. I regret it.
Arthur and Sprocket rush him to the nearest healer, and he was there for the night. As the party decided to go back to the Swinging Sword and have a room for the evening, you wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and somewhat less pumped for the drugs. What do you want to do?
I'm in the inn across the street, the kind of dingy one.
Yep, you are in the Helm of Python.
Yeah, can I go downstairs, pop 5 copper pieces on the counter, and say, this is for Zorim?
Zometh.
Zometh, that's the one. This is for Zometh if she wants breakfast or whatever. And then I'll move to the other inn with the other guys.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go sit down for some breakfast.
Me too.
Okay.
Just some meat and bread and something to drink.
I need some help getting on my damn chair though. And I need my cushion. Please, barmaid.
I will lift up our tiny little gnome onto the seat.
Where's my booster seat?
Where's my booster seat? Where
is my booster seat?
Why
Oh,
do
God,
you
you
need
can't
it?
move, son. I see you now.
As you all funnel downstairs and take your seats around your usual table, Kalesa comes up and says, "Hello there, guys. How did you have a good evening? Did you have a productive day yesterday? I didn't really see you."
No, I slept like piss worrying about some stupid bird who took drugs. I need something strong to get my day started and some meat and lots of meat.
Well, I tell you what, as this is a special favor, because to be honest, you guys being in town has actually been quite good. Have a drink on me.
You say that now.
Thank you so much.
Can I have some waffles with blueberries and bacon?
Indeed, you
I'm a
can.
donkey from Shrek. And in the morning,
I'm making waffles.
I'm always eating waffles. I love waffles.
Waffles for all.
Where's Arthur? Is he up yet?
Yeah, yes.
Can I go and I'm just gonna sit next to Arthur and give him like a bit of a bro hug. We're gonna bro down. Have some bro jobs.
Bro
Come
down.
sit at our table. We should talk.
Hi.
Yeah. get to know each other.
This is my first day at Alcoholics Anonymous.
So how do you two know each other?
Me and Arthur,
Yeah.
we served under, I think it was Lord Emmerich.
Yep, correct.
I always get his first and last name confused. It's Tristan Emmerich.
Mhm.
We were part of the Forlorn Wars together, and I haven't actually seen Arthur since the sacking of Raven Keep. He was followed by some pretty hefty guards to go and collect some loot, and then I never saw him again.
Sounds like you guys have led an exciting life.
Yeah, well, quite a few times he's managed to help me avoid getting my head chopped off.
But
So
cutting off
that's
someone
kind of
else.
that's kind of why I like him so much. Yeah,
No kill like overkill.
damn right. And I bro fist him.
What time would you say this is in the morning, Movie?
I'd probably say you guys had pretty decent sleep, so it's probably about 9, 10 in the morning.
Ah, excellent. Prime drinking time. 2 beers.
No better time like the present.
What about you guys? How do you two know each other?
Well, I've been traveling with Sprocket, but we picked up Ari in Neverwinter at one of the guilds for adventuring purposes. So I've known her probably about a year now.
Yep, almost.
She's been a good addition to the team. Not regretting meeting you guys either, gotta say.
I like to bash things.
I guess I don't know you as well. Napid, was it?
It is. Don't get my first and last name confused. That's a naughty name.
Bad things.
But if Arthur trusts you, then I won't distrust you.
That's. I appreciate the sentiment. You could have worded it a little better, I'll be honest, but yeah.
I had a hell of a night. Just let me get this drink in me, and then we'll see how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe bacon.
So, as you guys are having this pleasant chinwag and enjoying your breakfasts and drinks, Kalesa kind of comes over and pops down another round of drinks and goes, "You guys are adventurers, aren't you? You said you were adventurers, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might have a little adventure for you guys. If you'd be interested."
How much does it pay?
You're supposed to wait to get to that part after the fact. We can
I'm
haggle for the
sorry, I
price
have a
later.
low intelligence.
As you may have noticed, around here in Red Larch, things are kind of a little bit weird. Now I've got my own.
Weirder than our drug bird.
Unfortunately, yes. I mean that's at the top, like near the top of the list, but unfortunately, yes. See, I've got this theory about all the crazy stuff that's going around in Red Larch right now.
Yeah.
Have you guys ventured up to Lance Rock anytime?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think we've been there yet.
Potentially.
I believe so.
See, I've got a theory that all the trouble and all the evil that is around Red Larch at the moment is somehow coalescing at Lance Rock. See, I've spoken to the constable, I've spoken to the elders, no one is helping me. So what I'm going to do is, if you just go and investigate and just generally have a look around, I'll give you 50 gold pieces.
Oh, alright, that's pretty good.
That's not bad penny.
First pair or
Is this anywhere near the rock
together.
quarry?
No. Lance Rock is in the north.
Ah. Okay, so now we got 2 potential weird activity locations. All right, well, yeah, we will definitely look into that. It won't be immediately, but we will get to it.
That's fine. Just once you've been up there and you come on back, just let me know. And if you find anything up there, tell me that as well. It'd be quite interesting.
All right.
Sure thing.
Always looking for good
Okay.
stories, I guess.
Oh, you bards. You love your stories.
Well, I mean, it helps you too.
That's racist.
It's actually classist, but
Shut the fuck up.
it's okay. It's your low intelligence. We don't hold it against you. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that.
Thank you so much, guys. That'd be really helpful. Just so you know, like there's been a lot of weird things going on here. Maybe you haven't spoken to everyone around town. There's quite a lot of us, but
I mean, we've heard about people walking around wearing stone masks, treasure or like loot disappearing from the town. We think we're on the lead for that. What else has been happening?
well, there's fog that kind of coalesces around the somber hills, even in the height of the day, like at noon, even in bright sunlight. Mist and fog just sweeping around everywhere. A sudden gust of hot wind seeping west out of the hills. Generally, it's kind of cold out that way, so that's kind of weird. There've been some more violent sights as well, such as some bolts of lightning stabbing up from the hills into clear sky. It's all very strange. Personally, I think it's fell magic.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
sounds
you
like some
told me
kind of
about
wizard.
that when I got here.
I haven't seen any of this myself, but obviously being a barkeep, I hear stories, and these are stories that are kind of starting to worry me, considering there are so many people.
Is fell magic practiced often around these parts?
Not particularly. It's weird enough that there's magic in this area.
Okay. That does sound worrying.
I could do a magic trick. Watch this beard disappear.
He kind of gives you a look that says, "Well done. I've never seen that one before in my life."
Can I get an applause?
I just look over at him with a smile on my face, but a look in my eyes that says, "Are you really that stupid?"
I
You
still
have
am.
no
I'm
idea.
supportive.
I look at her and say, "Do you want to see another magic trick? Watch your money disappear."
No, that only works if you have 2 bars.
I would love for you to try.
We'll definitely, at the very least,
Try.
investigate, and we'll let you know.
Oh no, I was
when-
saying nappered with that one. Knowing how he drinks, I see where this is going to go.
Oh yeah, trust me. The paladin is the least likely to take from you. He's very, very good-hearted.
Well, that's good to know. It's nice that we have a band of you adventurers around. I kind of feel safer.
I wouldn't.
Yes, we
Really?
certainly do our best to keep the town safe.
And that's your first
Most
mistake.
of us.
Shh! Don't say that out loud.
I can't say it out loud. I'm
Yeah.
still in the chapel.
Oh right, okay.
I'm having a kip with the priest.
Need to find out if he knows how to dispose of any other future drugs, since he said there was a problem in this area.
I mean, I think we got to the source of that. Maybe.
I'm in his Jesus hole.
So this area that we're going to next, do we need you to have blunt arrows? Because you got a robe and stuff for last time we were out shopping.
Oh, no, I'm gonna make something for that. So we got the information from Elak Dornan about a potential gang that the constable would like returned alive, but I think Sprocket wanted us to get a wagon, and I think that would really help us bring back a gang alive. So I think we should probably look into the steeds that were taken by the Maraban delegation first.
Okay.
As you utter the name of the Miraban delegation, a patron that was up until now almost looking very much asleep on the bar kind of perks his head up and goes, "Huh? The Miraban delegation, you say?"
Do you know them?
Aye, I know them. My name's Brother Iridon. I roam all across these lands.
Brother?
Brother says you. Hello.
I'm a follower of Lathander, the god of dawn.
So brother is in like monk?
Yes.
So not brother as in my brother.
Are you related to the Dragonborn?
I have never seen this Dragonborn before in my life.
You disappoint me with your lies.
Kind of rolls his eyes and goes, "Look, I know of the Mirabar delegation. They were in Beliard 2 days ago. I'm actually kind of surprised they're not here. When I spoke to them, they were intending to stop in Red Larch."
Apparently they went straight through, and they
Yeah,
took
we
a
had
couple of
information.
carts and wagons as well.
Yeah, they've been through Red Larch already.
Interesting.
Allegedly.
But they're, I don't know. We met an orc named Zometh, who
Zometh.
is very unhappy with the way things were running with them.
Yeah, she ended up falling out with one of the caravan guards, so she's staying across the street in the dilapidated inn.
Yeah, the Helma High Sun. I know it well.
Really gotta write that name down.
Well, I know Zometh. I met her when we were in Beliard. She was pardon my saying this, she's a bit of a lush.
I mean, she's hanging out at the inn drinking all the time, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I pretty much paid for her to get liver poisoning over the past 12 hours.
You're
Well,
so kind.
I'm sure she'll thank you for that. But I couldn't help it over here that you were looking for the Mirabah delegation.
Yeah. Do they? I don't know. Are they good people? Bad people?
Well, they're on a diplomatic mission from Mirabah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure where they were headed. All I know is they were gonna stop in Red Larch.
So would they be out before Red Larch? Because if they didn't stop and they went straight through and took horses, something must have happened. Like orders changed.
Is this the type of diplomatic mission that it would be wise to assume people would have a problem with and want to interfere with?
Absolutely.
Oh.
So, who would be most likely to want to interfere with this? Do you know any names, any organizations?
Well, I know the elemental cults. They don't really take kindly to Mirabah or any kind of delegation you coming up and through here.
Elemental cults. Any specific cults? Any names you've heard?
He kind of racks his brain for a second.
Even if it's just rumored.
Well, I know there are kind of 4 cults that come through this area or live in the area. There's cult of Black Earth, cult of the Crashing Wave, cult of Eternal Fire, and the cult of Howling Hatred.
Those are some really pretty names.
Now,
I can feel the love right now.
There's often a power struggle between these cults. They kind of hate each other, to be fair.
Really? I don't get that impression from the naming system at all.
Especially those
I don't
howling
feel-
hatred ones.
Yeah, I thought they'd be like all about the cuddles, love, positive mental attitude, #PMA.
Could I get another beer over here for the Dragonborn?
Are you trying to seduce me?
Yes, I also
he
think that
is.
you're not drunk enough to think clearly.
He's got a sober addiction.
Exactly. He's like a drunken master. He doesn't really hit the top of his game until he's wasted.
Well, I know a fair few people that are like that. You see all sorts.
Okay, so you're saying any one of these cults could have had a problem with this diplomatic mission?
Quite possibly.
That narrows it down, I guess.
Not really.
Well, I mean,
That
now
narrows
we
it down to all of the cults.
now we know it's a cult and not random dude number 1.
Bet you it's
Well,
Daryl.
maybe. Is there anything? If we were doing, we're planning on investigating this. Is there anything that would, I don't know, like, if we find anything that would indicate, do they have like symbols or something that we should be looking for?
Yeah, they have symbols. Bear with me 2 seconds. I will pull up the symbols for you.
All right.
Looks like a big dick.
That's one of them. Yeah.
There's no way to peacefully negotiate with these people, is there?
Not that I've
Yeah,
heard
you
of.
just pretend to be a cult member. Just walk in and go, "Hello, brother." Give him some
All right,
bro
we're
jobs.
We're sending in Napid undercover. Sounds like a good plan.
I hope they don't hate Dragonborns.
Oh yeah, are any of them
Oh,
racist?
Sorry?
What the fuck? Are they anything racist? Have we got the D&D KKK?
Oh, are any of these cults the D&D KKK?
No, they're fairly inclusive.
Oh, so see, you can
That's
go
good.
undercover, buddy.
Yeah.
Progressive cults. That's a new one.
They hate every race equally.
I mean, to be fair, I think most cults have a membership problem, so any new members is probably a good thing.
As you ask him about the cults, he kind of dips his finger in his beer and traces them out on the desk in front of you.
Don't waste beer.
Oh.
And slurp it up afterwards.
Yeah, I just got a straw.
Well, at least let us draw these symbols first.
No.
Straw, bruh, you got
You better
licked.
commit these to memory because I'm about to lick this paper.
And that is a
Pin
threat.
these later.
That's a promise.
Pin. 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 And pin. Good to know.
The more you know.
I was kind of hoping to stay away from cults after all this time.
Nah, cults are good. We
No,
like cults.
Ari, do you have a problem with cults?
I do.
Were you in a cult?
I wish I could
No.
make my own cult.
Um,
We'd all wear deer heads.
They're in a very legal grey area,
hmm.
and I'd like to exploit that.
I do have a problem with cults, though, just in general.
Is that something you want to go into, or is that a touchy subject for
Maybe
you?
not in such a public setting.
Okay, I'm not gonna push it then.
Thank you, Dev.
All right. If you find them, if you see them, either the Marabar delegation or any of these cults, let me know. I'll be here. I'm here for about a week.
Well, thank you very much for the information, and we will certainly look into it.
Thank you, Brother Airden.
Can I give you a hug?
I'd rather you didn't.
I'd rather I did.
I'm not really. His arms pressed up against his side as you throw a hug around him.
Oh, thank you.
He seems so friendly. I
At
like
least he
him.
didn't like vice grip him.
Yeah, that could have gone to a strength check, really.
Probably roll with a disadvantage since you're a little tipsy, huh?
No, I'm not tipsy.
Need you to roll an affection check.
Are you hot for me, brother?
What say we go check on our bird friend, see how he's doing, and then go look for this delegation.
I am ready.
Just before we go, I asked the brother, do you know the route of the delegation?
Hold
Oh,
on.
that would be fucking helpful, huh?
I thought they were heading south. Like they came north
Yeah,
or
I'm fairly
down.
sure they were heading south.
Came from the north, stopped by, grabbed the horses, and headed south.
Zomith didn't remember anything. Like, she remembered very little about the
No,
caravan.
but the carpenter and the wagon worker said that the 4 steeds were taken by them, and
Yeah, they were going south, yeah.
yeah.
The delegation traveled from Westbridge to Belliard, crossing the Stone Bridge. From Belliard, it headed south into the Somber Hills. I believe they were headed for Summit Hall.
Summit Hall?
If they never made it here, then I'm sure they never made it to Summit Hall.
Okay. Davrin
Yeah,
nods
that's Davrin.
knowingly. I don't know any of those words, but Davrin does, so.
Devin's got a good memory.
I'm not sure what Davin's memory is, but he travels a lot, so I'm sure he recognizes these words.
Nerd.
Says the lawyer.
Yeah, you read books a lot, nerd.
I don't fucking
He's
know how
just
to
awkward,
read.
so-
Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer in that, like, you tell people you're a lawyer, or did an official governing body ever sit down and say, yes, you can be a lawyer here?
They did, and they also officially said you can no longer be a lawyer here.
Was that in the same meeting?
No, I lasted 2 years.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good for someone who can't read.
Yeah, I was a
Right.
lawyer. I was a lawyer from age 9.
You played a dangerous game, Bajel.
Okay, let's go check on our bird friend, and I'm going to leave a 5 silver tip for the bartender.
Kalesa kind of give you a hearty smile as you guys leave, and come back soon, guys. And if you head up to Lance Rock, let me know.
We'll definitely check that out
At some point.
at some point. It won't
You
be
don't
right
need to
away.
remind
Yeah.
us every 6 weeks.
It will be earlier than 6 weeks, I hope. All right, I head outside. Oh,
No, you don't.
I measure the distance from here to outside. All right, so whoever wants to come with me, let's go check on the bird.
Yes, the bird.
Are you an angry bird?
I'm the red one.
Hey.
All right, so we wander up to the church.
Mm-hmm.
I take a oh,
As you approach,
Oh.
Imdar kind of goes, finally.
Hello.
Thought you guys would. Hang on, I'm trying to get the voice right for this one, motherfucker. Finally. I thought you people would never come back for your bird.
We've come to collect our alien
technically,
friend.
he's not our bird because slavery is wrong, but
I did think about it, to be honest. There was a debate.
You brought him.
We all had a queue. to
You
punch
donated
him
in his name. He's your bird.
fair enough. Bajel, how you feeling?
Who are you?
This is gonna
Dude,
go
those
well.
drugs give amnesia?
What are these? What is this? Round bread? Bajel, what is this? Round bread?
Whoa, hey, asshole!
Hey, see, I knew it was you, Bajel. You don't have amnesia.
No, that was me out of character.
Alright.
I'm
Okay, well,
just drag him out now.
did the drugs do this to him, or did you take his memory, sir?
I believe it was the drugs. Although, from what I can recall about Peppy powder, no sort of amnesia is supposed to come with taking it.
Yeah, he would say
Boners
that.
and heart attacks.
Can you get amnesia from heart attack? Someone do a Google search.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
well, no,
what is
this may
Google?
work out in our favor. Bajel, do you remember how to fight? Do you remember your skills?
Vaguely.
That's good enough for me. Let's go.
Why would I be fighting?
Well, we are a group of friends, and we are going to help out the people of this town by heading south and checking out a group of people who took some horses that belong up here, and they got attacked.
We're on our way to sue some people. Do you want to come?
Aha!
He speaks his
But where are
Well,
my
that-
clients?
We are your clients.
They're at the wagon works awaiting the return of their stolen property, at which point they're going to sue the people who took it.
We better get there fast then.
All right. Glad you remember your training. We're away. And with that, I start heading south
I'm just gonna have my head low the whole time.
to look for the Mirror Band delegation.
As you all start heading south, there's a tremendous wail that comes from behind you. It goes, excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Yes.
Yes.
Are you heading out of town?
Do I hear someone in need of a hug?
Do it.
Yes, you do.
As you
Yes.
as you turn around, you see quite a tiny halfling running towards you, wearing a light blue dress and with a white apron covering the front of it, covered in what looks like flour.
Ooh, teeny tiny hands.
Great. Another person
Yep,
taller than
gently, you
Ari.
don't need millennia.
You don't need to bring that
Tell me
up,
about the
man.
rabbits.
The rabbits?
I know I'm small.
I pat Ari on the head, but I have to bend over to do it.
Hot.
I'm gonna
That's
do that
degrading.
with my loot.
You should sue him.
I tease because I love.
If you are heading out of
see
town, my name's Pell. If you are heading out of town, just be careful of the haunted tomb.
The haunted tomb.
We didn't even know about no haunted tomb until you came up and sold it to us. Okay.
Oh wait,
Shut
you're
the
telling me
fuck
that you believe in ghosts?
Well,
Ghosts are fucking spooky, bro.
I know what I saw.
You can't hug them.
I saw
Alright.
I saw ghosts
You saw
walking
ghosts in
around
a haunted
walking
tomb.
around the tomb. I think there might have been a goblin there as well. But
Ghosts and goblins?
That
Dungeons
sounds like
and
a
Dragons.
good name of a board game. We should write a board game.
the alternate to D&D.
Yeah, we'll play it inside D&D.
Where is this tomb?
I mean, it's on the road. Not too far, about an hour's walk.
What were you
South?
doing at the tomb? Is it yours, like your ancestral tomb, or?
No, not my tomb, not my family's
Which-
tomb. No.
Which direction on the road?
She thinks for a second as she goes through the module, looking for a map.
I point north. I said that way's north. Just so you know, so you get your bearings.
Oh, I'm intrigued to look coffee.
Why are we not asking the important questions? Is she hot?
It's a halfling. If you're into that,
From what you can tell, she's about 9.
I mean, he's
is that
11.
old for a halfling?
I mean, I'm 11, so.
The gel.
I think there's a mental.
I think halflings mature at the same rate humans do, so that's illegal, Bejel.
I don't think they appreciate you using that word.
Which word?
Halflings. Just call them dwarves.
No, dwarves are
You're not
different.
dwarves.
Just call them midgets.
That would be a gnome.
As a lawyer, you should
We're a
probably.
very racist party.
In that we can identify the different races of this world. Come on.
Yeah.
It's on the
I don't see
road.
race.
I can't find the map right now. I seem to have lost it.
That's okay. We can come back to it.
Oh wait,
later.
no, there it is. It is south. It is about a 3-hour walk.
Oh, that little halfling lied to us.
Maybe it's an hour on horseback. Who knows?
Could be. Okay, so if it's not your ancestral tomb,
She's
and
9 years
and
old.
what-
So
were you
wouldn't have a
out there
good thing.
playing?
I was coming from Scarlet Moon Hall about a week ago, and I was just walking along the road, and there was a ghost.
Was it a friendly ghost?
Casper.
I didn't stop to find out. I saw a ghost and I ran.
Okay.
Was
Guys,
it a human ghost?
are we able? Oh, that's a good question.
It looked human.
All right.
Are we able to hurt ghosts with the weapons we have?
No.
Well, if we see it, we'll
Cry.
definitely look into it
Run.
Very
and
most we
we'll
can take out that goblin.
see if maybe the goblin's making the ghost. We'll look into it.
Well, thank you so
worry.
much.
I reach out and pat her on the head.
She gives a
I
little.
won't, I won't give her a hug for fear of crushing her.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel down and hold out 2 silver pieces and tell her to go buy her some candy so she feels better.
2 silver.
That's
Fucking
probably
hell.
enough for candy. That's
That's probably enough for a shit ton of.
that's like
candy.
a fourth of a goat. Come on.
Are you trying to give her diabetes?
No, because little
Okay.
kids like candy. Jesus.
Silverine hates kids. You heard it here
Fine.
first.
Spend whatever everybody want the money on. I don't know. Just here. Go try to feel better.
Yeah,
and
now
forget
she's
about
gonna
the
spend it
ghost.
on drugs. Are you happy?
And rest assured, there's no drugs in this town. Come on.
Hold on.
Don't
hold on.
give a little kid idea.
What are drugs?
They're
no,
they're
no,
like
no, no,
candy
no,
for
no.
They're
adults.
like
Oh,
spreadsheets for
stop.
grown-ups.
They're like spreadsheets.
Yeah, they're like spreadsheets. They're boring. Kids aren't interested in spreadsheets. What are you going to make a spreadsheet about? How many times you got a red ring around your lips from drinking cherryade? Nobody
Just
cares. You don't care about
Take the
spreadsheets.
money, go get something to eat or drink, and just try to forget about the ghosts because they're going to be taken care of.
I'd like to do a menacing point to her and go, "Don't do crimes."
God.
That's
So
your
I noticed
PSA
that
for
you have
today.
flour on your apron. Do you work at a bakery?
Yeah, I work at my dad's bakery.
Cool. Where is it?
Is he hot?
God. Because I'd like to stop by later before we leave the town and buy some goods.
So you just kind of marked it on your map. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the location too much.
What's the name of the bakery you work at?
The name of the bakery. You want to know the name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That way we can recommend it to anyone we encounter.
You're gonna recommend it without even trying it?
It's a
You're as
bakery.
bad as
How hard is that to
Wish.com
find?
purchases.
Yeah. I was about to say, you're as bad as the people who give 5 stars on Wish.
Guys, it's a little kid. You say nice things and you move on with your life. You don't have to actually follow through. God.
No.
I follow through every day.
I'm gonna follow.
It's-
I need to want some goddamn trees.
It's Lauren's bakery.
Thank you very much. We'll take care of the ghost problem, or at least look into it when we can.
Thank you so much.
Who are you gonna call?
Us.
Bye, Jill.
These
Please.
Bye guys. Be safe.
Bye.
I will not.
What a sweetheart.
A nice little halfling.
Leaving
9-year-old
with two silver pieces.
Yeah, so she could go get somebody to forget about the ghost.
She's
that
gonna destroy
traumatized
your
her a
teeth
week
with
ago.
sugar, you monster.
At least she's not bothering us now, is she?
Okay, well make sure you mark off 2 silver pieces out of your inventory.
Everyone thinks halflings
I
are
did.
bothersome. You heard it here first.
Are you trying to make me into a racist?
Yes.
Arthur,
I
don't
think
like
he
your
is.
friend as much anymore.
We aren't trying to make you anything. You are the racist. We're just pointing it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
When have I mentioned anything about race?
Wow, you're getting seriously defensive now. You got something you want to say?
Dragonkin are the worst people.
Ooh, see, that's racist.
Proof.
You got
And I
baited,
head out of
friend.
town, just walking away.
Okay. Where do you guys want to go?
You just got baited.
We're heading after the Miraband delegation.
Okay. With me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Hello.
You lied to me.
While
can't
it's
forgive
loading,
this
I
betrayal.
would like to openly ask the group. Hold on, where are we?
Don't
We're
worry
in
about it.
a small town called Red Larch, and we've been here a couple days.
I don't remember that.
Okay. So where do you want to? Where do you want to go? So you want to go find the Miraband delegation? That's kind of a
Yes.
broad. So if I can find the map, which I'm trying to do, I'll show you exactly how big this area is.
Grande.
Muchos grande.
So what's the last thing you remember, Bajel? Round bread?
I remember being in my nest, sad and alone.
That's the last thing you remember?
I'm gonna
That's
hug
the last thing
Michelle.
that happened.
When does this race leave their nest? I'm guessing quite early, quite young.
3, right?
I think they mature at like 3 years old.
Oh no, I just live in a nest.
Oh, right,
Oh.
okay.
It's cheaper than paying rent.
So,
I see.
do you remember meeting anybody in this group?
No.
So that's at least a year lost.
No, he's only been with us for.
Few months.
Did he join with you guys so a month ago, or is he newer than that?
He joined with Arthur.
Okay, so like a month ago. But he doesn't remember Arthur, so it has to have been more than a month ago that he remembers back to.
So yesterday you suffered a pretty traumatic event.
We don't need to talk about the trauma. We don't want him to relive it.
That has apparently caused some amnesia, but rest assured, we are your friends. We're not going to let you come to any harm. Just come with us. We've got some fun stuff to do, maybe some people to sue.
You actually are quite adept at fighting, so if something happens, hopefully those skills, it'll be muscle memory and you remember how to do it all.
And you're
Okay,
really
so-
good at snorting stuff.
So for reference, that's how big the area is.
Holy shit, boy!
This all sounds like a ploy.
It's not a play, friend. Like, we came to collect you from the temple thing. Because we took
he
you there.
brought
Because you
But I'm not-
were unwell.
I'm not religious.
Well, that was
No,
just the only place that was open. It was late at night.
There wasn't a hospital.
Yeah.
It's the
You
closest
had
thing we
become
could think of.
injured, and that was the best place we could take you to ensure that you got healed.
How did I
Damn,
get
how hard
injured?
Did you punch him in the heart?
Don't worry about the details.
You tripped at Valerio's, and you should probably sue him.
Who the heck is Valerio?
He
You're
owns the
right,
shop.
I really don't think we should cause any more
We
shit
should probably
for
just
Valerio.
leave it alone, and
No,
Sprocket,
sue him.
who isn't here... No, Sprocket already took care of Valerio.
Sue him for damages.
We damaged
Look at what
his
he's done
job.
to you. He's taken your memory.
I can't just go around suing people. That'd be immoral.
Oh, fuck, no. What have you done?
This is
Oh
more-
god, it's broken him.
This is worse than we thought. Okay,
The
so
shell?
That'd be heckin'
So-
crazy.
My point is there are things around and in the area that are probably a bit more pressing than gallivanting across the entire map.
well, no, but see, the point is that we have to get the steed so we can get the cart so that we can get the Red Larches gang taken care of, and also Sprocket really wants that wagon, not cart.
What's the closest area south? That would be where we fought the bandits, wouldn't it?
The closest area south would
Yeah,
be...
south. So when you leave the town through the south, the closest area would be where we fought the bandits and scared off that bear, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So I imagine we'd be able to find our way there, and then we'd be able to make our way south. That would be when we'd start like finding our way and making our way. So it's from there really, and I can't get a big copy of this map up for some reason.
Right, it's the...
Right.
yes.
Okay. So we are in. Where the fuck are we? Red Larch. And we were at Lance Rock. Are we going towards Lance Rock, guys?
Lance
to the
Rock.
south.
No, Lance Rock is north.
Is it?
That's what
Oh,
my
is
notes
it?
said.
Lance Rock is south, my friend.
Yeah, map shows it south.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
southwest.
I was told north.
You were told wrong.
Southwest.
What is in Lance Rock that we need to investigate? Do you remember?
That is
Antler.
the weird happenings, the fog around the Somber Hills, the
Okay,
hot
to
roof
the-
and the west bolts of lightning.
To the east, we've got Scarlet Moon Hall, which was mentioned a bunch of times, but that's quite far. And to the northeast, we've got the abandoned quarry.
Where is Summit Hall?
Summit Hall. Fuck if I know. Oh, it's
Just
like it's halfway across the map east.
Okay, because that's where the
So that would be at
dele-
least...
delegation is heading.
that would be at least a 3 days hard ride.
Yeah. What's the?
Hot.
I mean, outside of character, I'm not going to use this as meta knowledge. How much travel is like one hex?
It says there,
One
one
hex
hex
is
equals
10
10 miles.
10 miles.
10 miles. Where does it say that?
At the
At the
top.
top.
Oh yeah, right at the top.
Bruh, I'm supposed to be the one that can't read.
Shut the fuck up. So yeah, Summit Hall's quite fucking far away.
About 10 miles away.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, but we don't necessarily know that the delegation made it to Summit Hall. That's just the direction they were heading.
Did Brother say they were following Larch Path or Cairn Road?
They didn't say.
Do we want to go back and ask Brother if he knows which path they were on? Because then there's more chance of us finding them if we follow the same path.
Yeah, we definitely should find out.
Yeah, just wanted you to go back to the inn and ask him.
All right, I'll run back to the inn real quick. I'm pretty quick.
I'm super fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Okay, so I go in the inn. Brother Earden, look around for him.
Back so soon.
Yeah, we forgot one very important detail. Which road did the delegation take? Was it
Larch Path.
Larch Path
Or
or
Cairn
Cairn
Road?
Road?
Well, I saw them in Belliard. And that's the wrong voice for him. I saw him in Belliard. They were going up the stone trail towards Westbridge. Sorry, no, the other way around. They went from Westbridge to Belliard, and then from Belliard they were going on to Summit Hall.
They were going on to Summit Hall.
Bridge, Belliard.
So it really could be either path. It's up to you guys. There's an inn. If we take Cairn Road, there's an inn just in case it will take a long time. But there's an inn along Cairn Road if we want to go that way.
Let's go down the Cairn Road then. Head towards the inn.
I'm just going to assume I've got like a really
Fine.
basic version of this map.
Okay, so it's another 10 miles.
Yeah.
And we don't have horses.
You don't have horses.
I have wings.
How long would that take to travel? Like how quick are we walkers? Are we brisk pace? Are we slow coaches? What's the deal?
Seconds. So actually, so you don't necessarily, like, you as players have the map, you as characters do not. So you don't actually know, you know nothing outside of the area of Red Larch and the surrounding area. You don't know how big, you don't know.
Yeah, we don't know how big everything is.
Yeah, there you go.
So in that case,
But we do have that map, supposedly. Like,
yeah, in that case, obviously there'd be like some kind of signpost to say this way is the Larch Path and this way is the Cairn Road.
Mm-hmm.
And if Brother doesn't know which one it is, then I'm willing to put it down. Well, Napid is willing to put it down to like a coin toss or something. Because it's 50-50 either way, isn't it? And if we make it to Summit Hall and we've not spotted them, we can always just follow it back.
Yes.
Agreed.
You're the party leader, Davron. I was kind of hoping you'd have a plan there. I've just been chatting on my ass for 10 minutes.
Sorry, I'm also helping Amara with a technical issue. She, like, Windows stopped her microphone from working.
Man, what'd it do?
People don't think it'd be like it is.
But it do. Okay,
Nephew, please.
Karen, please.
So basically, going after the Mayor Bend delegation is a long trip. Potentially, because we don't know exactly how far along the road they are.
Yeah, and we don't know which road they went down. All we know is there's two signposts, one for Larch Road, one for Larch Path, and one for Cairn Road.
But
so
we
there's like
know,
a 50-50 chance.
We know that they were seen in Belliard.
Yeah.
And that they also stopped in Red Larch, which means they would have had to either go up towards Westbridge and then down to Red Larch. But then I don't know, based on maps, I can see where Summit Hall is. But
I
that's
think
where
we
they're
should
headed.
flip a coin.
Like,
Yeah.
that seems to be the final destination of the delegation is Summit Hall.
Well, like I said, both roads take us there. So it's just
Well,
like a 50-50 chance. If they came to Red Larch and they were going to Summit Hall, then there's like a 50-50 chance. They were scheduled to stop in Belliard. Did they stop there, or did they go there and then come here?
They stopped in Belliard.
And then came here?
They were going to Summit Hall.
So they got the horses from Red Larch before.
No, the horses came from Maribor. They didn't. They didn't need to stop here.
We met Zomith, who was with the caravan. Did they go Red Larch to Belliard to Summit Hall? Is that where they were going?
Yeah.
Right,
And
okay, then we should just go up towards Belliard, which is Larch Path.
The guy at Carpenter Wagon Works said that they stopped by and took 4 of the steeds, unless that wasn't actually them.
We'll just take the Larch Path. Since
Okay.
that's the way to Belliard, and we can ask there when we get there. It's going to be a very long trek. I don't know how you want to handle long travel, sorry.
The big and large path.
The big and large.
Okay. So is that what you guys want to do? Are you all happy with doing that?
Sure.
Yep.
David. So what did you want to do? You wanted to go up the Larch Path, yeah?
Yeah.
And
'cause
heading
that's
and heading to where?
That's the way to Belliard. It's
And-
yeah, because when we get to Belleyard, we can just ask them if the delegation ever arrived there.
So you spend about a good 4 hours on the road, getting about 3/4 of the way to Beliard. In the distance, you can like plainly see a group of people coming up the road towards you. It looks like just a regular pilgrimage. There are very plainclothes people, acolytes and priests bound for a special place or a holy site. There are a couple of guards among them as well. They give you a happy and a cheery smile as you pass on by.
Can I roll perception
Go for it.
just to like see if I can figure out more details about the group that's passing?
No.
So it's a D20 plus 1 roll.
What is it you're trying to perceive?
Just see if I recognize, like you said, there's some acolytes and things. See if I recognize any religious symbols, what kinds of things they're carrying with them, and things like that. Just any basic information that we might have missed from just looking at them.
Basic. There's nothing really discernible about them. You can tell that they are as I described. They are very basic people. They are heading. I'm trying to find a list of gods here.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
There we go.
Apparently, Windows Update was like, hey, guess what? You don't get to have a working mic. So
I think that's what happened earlier when I couldn't hear anybody in chat.
yeah.
Bastard Bill Gates.
Right?
God damn it, Steve Wozniak.
Okay, so Amar, we are going to Belleyard via, what was it, the Larch Road?
Yes.
Via the Larch Road. We just passed
Or
a
March Path. I can't remember.
group of holy men marching with a guard. So they definitely don't look like they're going to do anything to us, and we're not going to attack them, so it's okay.
All right. Are they actually good holy men, or?
Yeah, Jason rolled a perception check on them. They seem as
Yeah,
described.
there's nothing untoward about them on the surface, at least.
As you look a little bit closer, you can see one of the holy men has the symbol of Istus around his neck, which is the goddess of fate, destiny, divination, honesty.
Yeah, so they're good guys.
Good people, and they give you a hearty hello and strange pleasantries as you walk past them. Other than that, nothing really happens on your way to Beliard.
Okay.
So do we get all the way there?
Can we get there in one day?
Hang on.
Because we could find a spot to set up camp if it's starting to get too late.
Yeah.
Take shifts.
I'd probably say you can see the tower of the town of Beliard. It is starting to get rather late, and the town is still a good few hours away. Kind of up to you.
I'm gonna roll perception.
I'd rather not be exhausted if we can.
Yeah.
set
I'm
up
gonna
a
roll
camp.
perception to look for somewhere that looks like a good camping spot.
Somewhere under a tree would be nice.
I'll assist on that.
I'll sleep in the tree.
Well then, yeah, that would be good.
My God, I'm gonna draw you in a tree.
19.
Yeah, you find a nice little outcropping which is kind of protected from the road, but also gives you enough shelter for sleeping.
Okay.
Can I roll survival to look for berries or find small game or something?
Mhm.
Let's see if we can eat for the night. What is my survival? It is plus
That.
3.
Oh, apparently my survival's
Oh.
plus 2.
Mine's -1.
Ooh.
You eat everything.
Yeah,
Natural
so you do find a Thank you so much for the follow, Soap HRC. That's fucking fantastic of you. And welcome to the stream. You do find a good cluster of berries, and pheasant is kind of clicking around and picking up berries and that kind of stuff.
Cool.
All right,
That's
so who
food
wants
for
to
the
do
evening.
first watch, and
I'll-
then I can
I'll-
cast like bardic inspiration to make sure we're not snuck up on.
I can take first watch.
All right, I cast bardic inspiration on you to make sure that we don't get snuck up on.
I'll take second, since I've got a pretty high AC.
And let's see, I can cast it 3 times, but I don't know how much rest will help.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to do a long rest or just a short rest?
About what time is it? Like,
So it's,
We're looking at
it's,
10, 11
it's
o'clock?
coming up at about 10, 11 o'clock.
we could probably sleep for 8 hours for a long rest.
Take a long rest.
Yeah.
All right, then I cast bardic inspiration on whoever is going to be doing the shift.
Davarin's taking first watch, and I'll take second watch.
Alrighty.
Do we need the third watch?
No, because it's basically me and you get a short rest, and everyone else gets a long rest.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
I don't have
you-
spells anyways, so
You kind of take it
either
in
works for me.
shifts. So.
Okay.
And that way, long rest will make sure that we have bardic inspiration for tomorrow.
Yeah. And it makes sense for people who don't do spells to take the shorter rest because we don't need to recharge that.
Yeah, that's why I volunteer as well, because I don't have any magic. I have nothing to recover. I'm at full health and everything, so.
Yeah, I took a long rest on Beyond D&D, and suddenly my max HP has just dropped to 3.
Yeah, there's a weird thing in that where you can't do an override HP when you set your HP for the next level, otherwise it doesn't work.
But I had to.
Yeah, no, I had to do that for me and Amara's characters. Go to your HP section and edit character.
Yeah.
And manage your HP, and just whatever your HP is supposed to be at.
Can't remember what it was.
Oh,
What's your base HP? Was it 10? Do you have a D10 hit die?
I got a D8 hit die.
D8 hit die. What did you roll? Was it? I think it was a 5, wasn't it?
Oh, it was like I'm pretty sure it was 3,
I don't know.
and then you
I'm
get your
just going.
Constitution bonus.
which is -1.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, Arthur
What-
Finger's got a 1, Bishal got a 4. So -1 is 3. Yeah.
Lee originally told me to put override 9 though.
Yeah, the override is what I did the first place, but then when I did the rest thing on D&D Beyond, it stopped working.
So you've got 8. 8 is your first hit die, and 3 is your second.
I don't fucking know.
So you should have what, 11,
12.
12? Okay, so on D&D Beyond, whatever it says for plus Constitution, put that what will equal 12 in the rolled HP section.
I need to.
Welcome to the Actual Play Podcast.
This behind the scenes stuff is always the most interesting.
Yeah. I don't need that.
Always technical support.
It is annoying that it doesn't keep the override, because clearly if you're doing override, it's important that you have that number.
Mine's kept it.
There we go. Mine should be fixed now. Yes, I'm on 11.
You're at level 2 with only 11 hit points? That is terrible. No, you're only level 1. You didn't
I'm level
upgrade
2.
No, he's level 2.
No, I know, but his character sheet says monk level 1. You got to go into your edit thing and change the little
Oh,
drop
Jesus
down.
Christ, Jack.
I've never used Beyond D&D before.
No, it is a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
if you've never
jarring.
used it before, it can be a little bit tricky.
So on that first screen where it says like your HP and stuff, there's a little drop down that says level. You just have to manually change that to a 2.
Oh, okay.
And then it should, if there's anything you can add at level 2, it should give you options for that down below. But it'll at least update your character sheet.
I'm just taking my short rest.
Okay.
Do I have to roll something for the watch?
Roll for perception.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, okay. As you kind of scan the horizon for any kind of things that may wish your party harm, you hear a rustling in the trees around you and a rustling in the brush. As you... I want you to make an investigation check.
Investigation. Jeez.
You should probably just use my bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, bardic inspiration. That's what 1d6.
When did you get that inspiration?
Right
I
before
cast
we
it
sat
before I
down.
went to sleep.
Okay.
That's a 1d6, right?
Yeah.
10.
Okay. As
Better.
the rustling in the dark and in the grass gets louder and louder and louder, you can hear you can hear this this very low guttural language. And
I'll notch an arrow on my bow real quick and just get ready and kind of look in that direction. Maybe tap someone's foot, whoever's nearest me.
I'll be sleeping outside since I'm taking second watch.
All right, so I tap Jason's foot for napping.
Do I make a perception to wake up, or do I just wake up?
as you wake up, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. I can do that. I can.
And I have my arrow ready to go.
Well done.
Nice.
Thank you.
You immediately hear the sounds of running feet, very heavy footfalls as they stomp into the dirt as they rush towards you.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
As you draw your sword, you hear another almighty roar as out of the grass jumps an orc surrounded by four other orcs, so a grand total of 5 orcs. And I want you to go roll for initiative.
We're gonna die.
Would the roar be enough to wake the rest of the party?
Yes.
All
Okay.
right, well then.
I am weak.
Woke. I got 19 on initiative.
I got 17.
16. Oh, wait, +3?
We got
Yeah,
a 3.
Plus your initiative.
Then, yeah, +3, so, 19.
Okay, so Ari, you've got a 19.
Holy shit.
Give me 5 more minutes.
I don't want to go to school.
Stay home and bake cookies with you.
So whose roll? Jason, what was that second roll for initiative, yeah?
Yeah, it was 19 for initiative.
Okay.
Oh, and if these orcs are talking to each other, I do understand Orcish.
Okay.
Well, that's convenient.
It is.
Alright, now I need to roll initiative for the orcs.
Holy fucking shit. We close our eyes for 3 goddamn seconds. This is because we put Davern on first watch, you know? It is.
Hey, I heard them coming. All right, this could have been a lot worse.
It's all your fault, bro. You were whistling too loud.
I've only got 1 bardic
The
inspiration.
whistling's only in my head, friend.
I don't think I rested that long.
Then how the fuck can I hear it?
Oh shit! My thoughts are out loud.
My brain is transparent. Oh, this chair's really fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting getting the heating pad for my lower back from my chair.
Okay, top of the round. Napid.
Yo, can we get like some kind of crude battle map just so I can see where everyone is?
Bear with me 2 seconds.
Just like anything, pretty much with a grid on it would be great.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Right,
go
so
ahead and move back
where the
here.
fuck am
So-
I?
I'm gonna go with we were probably all sleeping sort of over here.
Where am I?
Oh, God,
hang on.
where's your piece?
So
Hey,
you
Sprocket's here.
you actually weren't here when we last used this map. Bear with me 2 seconds. Where have you gone?
Where's Fingers?
Hey, right, so
He's
The other boys.
just above me.
Ah, okay. Damn circle thing.
I'm guessing like everyone was asleep around here-ish?
Yeah, so we would probably be out a little bit.
Yeah, we'd be like over here.
Up by the road, friend.
You're a dangerous friend.
I am a dangerous friend.
Well, we'll just find out when he puts the orcs up. Right, it's okay, so we're up here.
Okay. Get a little bit north of me, Jason. I don't know where we would have. I'm imagining this is like a sort of rock thing on the right. So. Oh, that's a lot of orcs.
Yes, it is.
5 of them.
You know, this would be a good time for patient defense from our monk.
I don't know if he knows that yet.
Oh, does he not?
He's
Okay.
level 2.
Bagel,
Shit.
what are you doing there, friend?
No, napping.
No, Bagel has not moved.
How dare you?
Get in your fucking tent. There we go.
Okay.
I'm
so
sleeping in a tree.
top of the round, Napid, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use my breath weapon, which is a cone for 15 feet. So, like there to there, which is these 3.
Mhm.
4, actually.
Yep, that is 4.
It is a 12 Constitution save,
Okay, so
and if they fail, they take half damage.
okay, so if they succeed, they take half damage.
Yeah, if they succeed, they take half
So
damage.
it's a D20 plus whatever Constitution bonus. And what was the AC on that?
It's 12.
So the farthest one on the end, this.
This one? Oh, I can't do that with that. Oh, okay, this one.
He fails his Constitution. So this one on the end fails his
Take-
Constitution.
So he takes 8 damage.
He takes full damage. And that you say was 8 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And the other ones take 4.
These 3. Low my beds. Before the end of my turn, can I, as a free action, intimidate this one here?
Yep, go for it.
Or attempt to. I want to roll 1d20. What's my intimidation? +2. I'm going to yell, "Your mum smells." I get a 9.
Shit.
Nope, he is.
He's not intimidated.
He is not intimidated by any means. He kind of
Okay.
laughs through his teeth. Bear with me. Okay, that ends your turn. So, Ari, you're up next.
Oh, fuck. Alright. How much is 15 feet around these guys?
About 15 foot.
There.
Well, I'm just wanting to make sure I don't hit you guys. if I decide to do this.
Well, you can move.
Yeah, you'll have to move up to them.
Christ. All right. Hold on.
And unless you're standing where they are, you will hit both of us.
I think I can go 30 feet, so I can get behind them.
I think your movement's 25, isn't it? Because you're small.
Yeah. It would still hit them.
But then you'd be right
I'd be
next to them.
absolutely surrounded, but Dav would have advantage on them.
Think also if you're moving through them, they'll get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they would.
Shit. All right.
Isn't that only when you move out of their range?
No, it's when you move into or out of the range. If you move within attacking distance, it doesn't matter which direction you're going.
It says opportunity attack is when a creature you can see moves out of your reach.
Oh, god damn it. Just let me move. For fuck's sake. Okay. I'm gonna move here and cast Vicious Mockery, I guess?
Yep.
Make this guy on the end, like, have, what do you call
Which
it?
one, sorry?
Very end, like, right in front of me. Give me just a moment to roll d4. And it's a wisdom save, or 12 is what he has to beat.
Wisdom save of 12, yeah?
Okay. 1... Was it 1, 4 dice? D4. Jesus, okay. Cool.
Cool.
So does that hit for 4 points of damage, or is that...
I think it's supposed to make him laugh, or just, like, I mock him.
Okay, what do you mock him with?
And so he'll be at a disadvantage. Yeah, I don't have a job for it.
He has to,
Go on, you
he
can,
has
you
to
can
make a
think of
wisdom save or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on his next turn, on his next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
Oh,
What's the AC on that attack?
12 is...
Yeah, he's make a wisdom save of 12.
Okay, just fails it. So he takes, what, 4...
Psychic.
4 psychic damage?
Yeah, 4 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And has a
And-
disadvantage on his next attack.
And
Yeah,
disadvantage
'cause
on his
he's
next
on the
attack.
ground
Okay, that's
laughing.
fine. Or rather, he's kind of feeling a little bit hurt by the vicious mockery that you poured on him.
Oof.
I don't have a joke for anything.
You can't
not
say
for-
those things to me.
Who do you
Her
think
mother
you
was
are?
a donkey. There you go.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Which brings you to Devorin.
Alright, so I have my bow and arrow nosh ready to go.
Mhm.
First thing I'm going to do is say to them in Orcish, my friends, is this really how you want this night to go?
Make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. 13.
In Orcish back, he goes, "Oh yes, this is exactly how we want it to go."
Give me a hell yeah.
Then in Orcish, alright, your funeral, and to the one that currently has disadvantage,
He's
I
fine.
want to
That one.
shoot my arrow at him.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, does he count as incapacitated?
No.
Nope.
But that does give me advantage if I'm attacking him, right?
Yeah.
No, he's
Because
just.
he has disadvantage.
He has disadvantage.
He
That
has
means I have
no.
advantage for the attack.
No,
No.
no. He has disadvantage on any attacks that he does, but that does not give you advantage.
Hmm. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so yeah, shoot arrow. 25. Nope, that's not right. That was a 0.
Holy balls. Annihilated. Just vaporized by your arrow.
There we go. 20.
20 hits.
Alright, and 1d6. the damage. 6 damage.
Okay.
And I'll back up behind Arthur to end my turn.
say
I am a
nowadays.
squishy. I am hiding behind the heavily armored dude.
Okay. So the guy nearest to Napid, he's gonna take a swing at you with his mighty great axe.
Come at me, bro.
Don't forget you have a bardic inspiration still. If you need to save.
It's 12.
Misses.
The axe in the low light, it's difficult to get a bearing on you, and the axe swings, just missing you.
Can I laugh?
You may.
Awesome.
So that he's gonna move around slightly. Try to get a better angle on you for his next splash. The next orc, he again is gonna move up further towards you, and he too is gonna take a swing with his great axe. And that's a 17 to hit.
Misses.
God damn, dude.
I love your armor class.
Can I laugh again?
Yes.
Just like, can I point and laugh this time?
As the swing connects with your armor, it just kind of bounces off, and the orc looks at his axe, very confused. That should have actually done something, but it completely doesn't.
I point and laugh in his face. Like I'm holding my sides like it hurts at this point.
And he's actually going to stay where he is. Next orc, he's going to try and throw his javelin at Devorin.
You're just
Well,
gonna
Can we
hide
not
behind
go
him.
while I'm stood here?
Yeah, I'm behind him.
Well,
Arthur
he's
starts doing a Fortnite dance to dodge.
was like, well, even if he misses you.
And then as he dabs, Davern gets hit.
Oh, Jesus.
He dabs and accidentally knocks Davrin out.
Alright, this is going to be a 7.
I miss.
So he no longer has his javelin as it streaks past you, and both you and Chris look around and go, damn!
You make a good wall, Arthur.
You just pat him on the back.
Thank you, question mark.
So it's now Baggle's turn.
I want to just try to figure out what's going on. I'm very confused as to who are these strange men and why they're attacking us. I'm just a simple lawyer.
I think the important part is that they're attacking us.
You should sue him off for assault or attempted murder.
Sue them with your weapon.
I
Yes,
could do.
exactly that.
I would like to do an intimidation check.
So are you just trying to intimidate him, or are you using something to intimidate?
I'd like to screech really loudly.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right, God, please.
Be right back. I'm gonna get out.
No, I'm not feeling too positive about that roll. Did it
Wait until I
intimidate him?
roll.
Hang on 2 seconds.
Don't tease me. I need to run this through the algorithm. You were unsuccessful.
He rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
That as your screech pierces his orcish eardrums, and he really has no idea what the fuck is going on, as he's never encountered one of you before. He glances left and right, and then finally back at you, and he starts to cower backwards, and he's intimidated by you.
Love doing a big screech. Just trying to think if there's anything else I can do.
Well, you can still move and attack.
The guy over here on
I'm very squishy.
I think the drugs made Bajel a pacifist.
Yeah, this guy's pretty damaged over here.
I'll fight if I have to. Can I let out another screech?
No.
I'll do one in my head then. Other than that, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
If that's going to be your go, that's going to be your go.
That's my go.
So
I end my turn.
So this orc was this the one that you intimidated?
This one. Oh no. That was mine.
I went for the let me find this motherfucker. This guy here.
Oh, so okay, so it was that one. So he's going to have disadvantage on his attack rolls. He's not really. His heart rate isn't really in it, but he still throws a javelin at you, not wanting to get really any closer. So that's a 21 to hit.
Good sir, I do appreciate that.
You know that's a hit.
Yeah, I mean my AC's 12, so.
Jesus.
Maybe
Javelin
he could
apply directly to the forehead.
maybe he'd be like, oh, but 21 is 12 backwards, so it negates it.
So as he rears back and flings the javelin right towards your feathery chest, it kind of impales into your shoulder, and you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Get disadvantage.
No, that's my good shoulder.
Yeah, didn't he get disadvantage?
He did indeed. He's going to have to roll again.
Try that again.
Wishing go to 22.
He rolled a 24 on the second one, so the lower of that number would still be 21. So that still stands.
So
This
5
javelin
points.
really is just got your name on
5
it.
points of bleeding damage.
5 points of piercing damage.
Piercing damage.
I tried to help you, buddy. It didn't work out.
How am I gonna fly?
How can I breathe with this javelin in my lungs?
This is the saddest day of my life.
So far.
It's not over yet, buddy.
I would like to cry.
And so the orc that Ari intimidated is going to move up next to her and take a swing at her with giant great axe. With 23 to hit.
Fuck. I have 13, so yeah.
Yeah, that hits. And ooh.
That's not a good sound. Don't make that sound.
Ooh.
Oof.
I just realised what it is I have to roll.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Nope.
That's how I feel about-
He rolled a natural 1.
Oh, thank Christ.
So you take 4 slashing damage.
Wait, but it... he doesn't have the disadvantage
Oh.
anymore.
You would have disadvantage. Is that correct? So 9.
So he misses.
So he misses. So you don't take that 4 points of slashing damage.
That was a close one.
Laugh even harder. Yeah, right.
Can my character be laughing some more?
You're just like not even really looking at the people in front of you.
So as he's still kind of reeling from the vicious mockery that you laid upon him, he his axe swishes by your face as he remembers those cutting words.
Yeah, your mom was a donkey.
Which brings us to Arthur's turn.
Okay. Oh, that works. No. Do I get an advantage on the person between me and... For a melee?
Yep, because he would be flanked, so yeah.
Beat his ass.
I will try. How do we feel about that one?
It's real good.
So an 18,
I mean, should
that
I roll the
hits.
advantage just for why not? But
yeah.
okay, with the first one.
Yeah.
So an 18 hits. Is this with your greatsword, yeah?
It is indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Not brilliant, but it'll do.
So, as you bring the your greatsword swinging down into his shoulder, it embeds about 6 inches into his flesh and cutting through the hide armor that he has on there. And as you withdraw it, with a very pain, just slumps to the floor, dead.
Good.
Hooray!
Holy shit.
Great job.
So top of the round, that's Napid. You're up.
Okay, so before I make my attack, I just want to try and intimidate this guy again.
Okay.
Which is a +2. I'm going to say, you look like a poo-poo head.
Damn, son.
Should have called him a big dildo.
I... Listen here, you big dildo. That's a 13 to intimidate.
Why did you roll a d12?
Why did I roll a d12? D20.
Boy.
Never mind, it's a
Take the other one. Take the other one.
Nope. He once again laughs through his teeth. Puny dragonborn.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to stab him in the fucking face then.
Okay. Go for it.
Yes.
Who you calling puny, bitch?
18 hits.
And then I deal 1d6 plus 2. There we go. Straight through the skull, please.
What is it you're using?
A short sword.
As you rear back, and the orc is still kind of laughing, as you thrust forward through his mouth, and straight through the back of his skull, as the laugh kind of dies in his throat, and falls to the floor, bringing you down with it as you withdraw your sword. There's all kind of spittle and blood coating your blade.
Can I yell at his corpse? What am I, a fucking comedian? And then that's the end of my go.
Okay.
Apparently.
So this guy. Oh, it's not doing the thing. This guy here and this dude here are both dead now, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. So now you've still got 3 to go. Ari, it's on you.
Okay. See, I don't want to hurt Jason, so I can't really do that, and they'll get the advantage of me. I guess I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Arthur, so that he can go annihilate the shit out of those guys over there, and I'll stay behind him in case he gets hurt.
I'm 99% certain you could move next to them without them attacking you right away.
I don't want to take that chance because I'm small.
You are small.
Yeah.
They will only have an attack of opportunity if you are already in melee combat with them, and then you move away.
And then you try to withdraw from combat.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I'll just hang out by Arthur because I've got potions and ready to go heals if he needs them.
Okay. Davrin, on you.
All right. I'm gonna run over here and do my 2-weapon fighting on this dude here.
There you go.
Stab him in the
Dagger, dagger.
ass.
Yeah. So for the first dagger to hit,
13 just hits.
and for the second dagger to hit, miss.
Misses.
Okay. But I also, because he's within 5 feet of Nappet, I'm also going to sneak attack him for an extra 1d6 of damage on him.
Mm-hmm.
So for the first damage, that's 3, 4, and 6. So 7 damage.
7 points of damage as the first dagger cuts into his side, and you bring up the second dagger to try and almost pull him back the other way. You drag the dagger along his stomach, and as his guts spill out onto the ground as he falls to his knees and then onto his face, dead.
And to the other two, before I end my turn, I just say in Orcish, man, I bet you guys did not see it going this way, did you?
I laugh.
I throw up because
The orcs, now seeing 3 of their comrades bloodied and spilling out onto the forest floor, they are going to start. This one, at least, is going to start making. How do you get the ruler again?
Oh, in the top left-hand corner, there's like a little circle with a ruler in it. You just click and drag.
it's like a ruler with a circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Meg, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Oh boy, he's really hoofing it.
Yep, he is very much hoofing it away from you, and that's going to end his turn. So Bagel, you're up.
I would like to go after the one that threw the javelin at me. I'm really not happy with that.
So that would be the one that's running away at this point.
It was
No,
this one,
it's
wasn't it?
This red one,
Okay.
Mr. Scared of Birds.
Oh yes, it was Mr. Skirderbergs.
He picked the wrong race to throw something at then. I would like to slowly walk towards him.
Eagle squad goals.
Okay, so you walk towards him and doesn't really do anything.
Not yet. I would then like to do a talon attack, but I want to roundhouse kick him.
Okay.
So,
So roll for attack.
please, Lord. Ah!
As you bring up your talon on your foot to claw across his front, he, being very afraid of birds, he instinctively reflexes backwards as the talon sails in front of you, in front of him. And damage.
I would like to spend one key point to do a bonus attack.
Go for it.
I forgot you were hurt.
So I can do unarmed strike. Please
Monks.
let me have this one. I hate watching the 3D dice.
I had that feature turned off. It took too long.
That was gonna miss. So once again, the unarmed strike that you tried to inflict on him sails right over his shoulder.
I hope I at least looked cool while I was doing it.
You looked awesome.
I give him a thumbs up.
I shed a tear of joy.
Now that the bird is very much in front of him, and he has no javelin to throw, he is also going to turn tail and run.
Is the javelin in my shoulder right now?
It is.
Unless you pulled it out.
No, I'm too lazy.
But you should have also gotten an attack of opportunity on
You
that
do
guy.
get an attack of opportunity on him.
Can I? take the javelin out and try and stab him with it?
No.
Okay. I will just use talons then.
You're gonna get bird aids.
That's the goal.
I tell you what, you can as long as you make an acrobatics check.
Fucking sweet. I'm an acrobatic boy. Roll for acrobatics. I mean, it's the same as if I were to do a regular attack strike. So.
Don't curse this dice. Jesus Christ. 14.
Yeah, so 14, you twist it and pull it free as you spin around. Roll for an attack.
I let out a.
Caca, bitch.
Alright, please let me keep this lock up.
Oh,
Fucking done with this.
You are wounded.
yeah.
As you use your momentum from the spin to throw the javelin, it sails harmlessly over his head, with an almighty.
I hope he pisses himself.
It's fine. It wasn't my javelin.
And with that, that's going to end his turn. Arthur, it's now your turn.
Get him, boy.
Do you have any ranged weapons?
I have some javelins, yeah. Yeah, we'll give that a go.
I like to imagine myself about to throw up from the pain.
Right on Arthur's back.
Oh no.
And I'll try and hit Red Boy with a javelin. No, do I have to add Bardic Inspiration before or after I see the result?
After.
After, it's an additional roll.
Okay then. I think I'll be fine.
19.
Move on to the-
Roll for damage.
D6 plus 2.
Obliterate him.
I'm gonna try. I'm a not.
Add mine. Add mine.
Can I apply it to that?
Let me find out.
I have no idea.
I think it's attack rolls and skill checks.
Oh. One has to ask.
You disintegrate his body.
At the very least, it should trip him up.
Javelin goes right up his bum.
I don't think it's used for
No,
damage.
it's more for skill checks and attack rolls. You can't use it to add damage on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's about 3 then.
So it's what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Top of the round, it is now back up to Napid.
Okay, let's check the distance on this boy. 40 feet, that's just within range. I'm gonna keep laughing and attempt to hit him with a crossbow.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Okay.
I'm still howling with laughter and holding my sides. 20 plus 4.
18 hits.
Thank you. And then 1d8 plus 2. I'm aiming for the head.
As you howl with laughter and take a shot with your crossbow, you can see it almost in slow motion twist and turn in the air as it embeds itself into the back of his skull, and the momentum takes his body at least another 4 foot on the ground, screeching to a halt. Blood now pouring out of the exit hole in his face.
Nice. I put like an L on my forehead. And that ends my turn. You triggered my trap card.
Is that going to be it?
Yeah.
Ari?
Alright, I'm gonna move here and cast Vicious Mockery on him again.
Mhm.
And that way it kind of paralyzes him, so he can't get away, and everybody can just start wailing on him. And I'm also going. Can I heal within range of you? Yeah, heal our bird friend. Yeah, 60 feet. So I'm gonna roll D4 plus 2.
To roll 1.
What is it you're using?
I used Vicious Mockery and now Healing Word on the bird boy.
Are they both an action and a bonus action, or are they just one action each?
I don't know.
If it's not a bonus action, you can only do one thing at a time.
Oh. I cast Vicious Mockery. I can heal him after.
It's a bonus action.
It is a bonus action?
Mhm.
So it's fine? Okay,
Mhm.
so then I heal him. And yeah, I heal you for 3.
For future reference, which one's the bonus action?
The bonus action is the last action you take before your turn ends.
No, but I mean, like, is the healing action the bonus?
The healing word is the bonus action, yeah.
Okay.
1d4 plus 2.
You
That's
didn't ask for my consent.
Alright, I'll let you bleed out.
Did
Yeah,
just touch an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, legally,
I
this
didn't
ain't good
touch
for you.
shit, I spoke.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
this
do
is
healing
a
words,
ranged.
So
Oh.
just speaking.
We'll just
at
wait until I lay on hands.
There you got plus
Maybe-
3 healing.
Maybe avoid laying hands on the child.
Hello there, little boy.
Are you in need of some
Oh,
healing?
shit, I'm holy as well.
You want to feel Jesus?
Oh, no.
How do you want to mock him?
Your mother is a farmer. Cause
Dude,
what?
that's cruel.
He's
Is
a
this one of the
warrior.
mum jokes?
As
I don't know. I attack his pride.
as he looks back over his shoulder, you can see that the tears are starting to stream down his face as this
It's just like, but why?
as this gnome has effectively just been mocking him this entire battle. He's looking kind of rough.
God damn.
That doesn't do damage, right? Or does it?
That does do damage.
If he fails his
Oh,
wisdom check.
I didn't do.
Oh, hang on.
I didn't do that.
You didn't do that? What was
No, I
first?
didn't roll the 1 dive thing or 1.
So what was 1d4 plus 2? That's
That's for the healing.
oh, so that was 3 points of healing. Oh, I see. I do apologize.
1d4, right?
And then it's just a straight Constitution. Is it Constitution? Save? Wisdom save.
12 wisdom is what he has to be.
Yeah.
And he'll get hit by 2 if he doesn't save his ass.
Nope, does not save.
So now you're mocked and you're in pain. I'm a bully.
You are a bully.
A little bit, yeah.
So
Berate this poor orc.
Devorin, you're up. Davrin.
Alright, I'm gonna notch an arrow into my short bow and take a shot at him.
Are you really about to kill someone who's surrendering?
He's not surrendering, he's just sad.
He's running away.
16 hits.
16. And for damage, 1d6 plus 3. 4 damage.
Yep, as the arrow sails through the air once again, similar to Napid's crossbow bolt. You see the arrow burrow its way into his back. Again, the momentum taking him
Please tell me
further.
he's alive but paralyzed.
Oh no, he is very much dead.
I want the gnome to go mock him some more.
Start victory teabagging. Victory
Yeah.
crouch.
So
Hey, we killed them all.
there you kill them all, and I want you guys to mark down 500 XP.
Damn.
Thank you very much.
Manage XP.
Add 500.
Oh, I'm so close to level 3. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Error? What
Yo,
error? There's
I
no
just
error.
leveled up.
Error.
Yeah, it told me there was an error.
Oh, I only need 45 XP.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna search. Dev, if you find any, or if anybody finds any gems and they're not going to be using them on like rings or anything, I'm going to be working on a little gift for Lee when he
For
returns.
Sprocket?
Sprocket, yeah.
Okay, I'll start searching a couple of the orcs. Looking for overall loot, but also specifically gems for her.
All right. So, do we have to roll d20 for perception or investigation? to
Yeah,
look?
what is that?
It would be an investigation check.
23.
Investigation. +1.
Orcs generally don't carry all that much on their person, especially when they're going off on a raid. They kind of more tend to leave it in their nest. You find a couple of coppers, maybe
Ouch.
a couple of coppers and a silver, but
So like 2 copper, 1 silver.
Mhm.
Can we take
And
their
can we
equipment?
grab their weapons and gear?
yeah, if you want to mark down 5 great axes and 5 javelins, go ahead.
You're playing Roblox there, Jason.
No, bro. I am increasing my level.
Increasing your pengus.
Expand
So,
dong.
if you want, how many do you want me to carry for the axes at least, or do I not carry anything?
They're probably pretty expensive or pretty heavy, right?
I'm small.
They're like 6 pounds each. So you said there's 5 of each.
Yes.
I could probably take 3 of the great axes.
I'll take 2 of the great axes then.
You guys want to grab some javelins?
Since Sprocket kind of destroyed the shop, the blacksmith is probably the only one we can sell shit to right now.
Well, only Sprocket's not allowed inside, but yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, but the
need
other
Valerio to get to repair his store.
Yeah, it's gonna take a few days. Alright, where's my bags of stuff? Equipment.
Can
Oh
anybody,
yeah, I need
can
to
anybody
know
make
what
me
my
not
gem-
close to death?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you were about to carry on with your long rest if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You
man.
also did
Yeah,
get
sure.
healed for 3 hit points.
I thought I intervened.
No. Well, I don't know if like Ari cast a healing spell on you. I'm not sure if the paladin also did anything.
I like to
but-
think
I mean,
I
I
wagged
can
my
healing
finger
back
at that
now.
spell.
Can you wag your finger at a healing spell?
Yeah, I saw the mist and I was like,
She still cast it.
Well, if
Well,
you're,
she still
if I'm gonna
casts it.
heal you,
Okay,
you're gonna
well,
keep
yeah, if
making
you're gonna be
free
throwing
shit,
away healing
man.
spells, then just fucking bleed. Jesus.
There you go. You get an extra 4.
You want a fucking potion?
Thank you.
That's
No,
all
he
I
apparently
got,
just
man.
wants to bleed out of his shoulder. That's fine.
This is some shit.
Okay, well, I apologize that this happened on my watch. However, it's not. I'm just happy I saw it.
I'm so confused. My max HP's gone down to 10 somehow.
Wow, wow.
Don't know how to save that.
Go and adjust it in the character editor.
Yeah. I didn't even touch it and it went down. D&D Beyond really doesn't like me.
So, like, on your screen, it says -1 from Constitution for your bonus.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, technically, if you just put 13 in the rolled HP, it should keep it.
Well, you'd think that, but
But it's not.
somehow.
If you
Some
go to
way.
manage HP, just add up all the HP that you've rolled and put it into rolled HP. The next time you roll a hit dice, just add your hit dice onto that number and replace it in rolled HP.
Oh, okay. So it was 12, but for some reason now, since I've leveled up, I get hit point bonuses -2 from Constitution.
Hooray.
That's weird.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Your Constitution's
Oh,
getting
23.
worse as you level.
I can't wait to be level 10 and have no health.
All right. Am I finishing up my watch thing, or are we switching shifts?
Yeah, I imagine we're like. Yeah, I imagine we're swapping shifts. That was
Okay.
quite a long one. But I've just leveled up. I've got 23 hit points now.
Nice. I didn't get hit.
I've got a bit of health to burn if we're taking a long rest.
Yeah, you can continue with your long rest if you wish.
Okay. Bagel, how many HP short are you?
3.
Okay. I use 3 points of my lay on hands.
Oh.
Don't make that noise. You're 11.
Sorry.
And he's a priest or a paladin. But...
Good lord.
Shh, don't think about
That's exactly what one of them would say.
I just like being pet.
Just pray for forgiveness.
Don't need it. I'm religious.
Ah, God.
I am the
I'm
prey.
going to fuck to sleep. You go pray.
I'll take my short rest. As
I
well.
am forgiveness.
I will watch the others sleep.
Oh God, I'm gonna duck under my damn bed sheet.
Don't worry, I'm
Just
taking
watch
watch. I
me.
won't let him touch you. That's weird.
Thank you.
Hey, Bigel, as we're about to continue our night watch, just say, hey, Bigel, how about that round bread?
Hey, asshole!
What is this, round bread? Hey,
I-
why are you cutting a hole in my round bread?
I continue the conversation. I go, sorry, what's your name again?
My name is Napid Vance.
Okay.
We've only recently met. I'm with these guys.
I still don't quite understand how I'm here.
You did quite a lot of drugs, my friend.
Nah, that doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you now. I think this fresh start is good for you, Bijan. You have a lot of people to sue, and I think you'll be able to do it a lot better with your new state of mind.
But I can only sue the guilty.
Well, don't worry, we'll find someone guilty for you. That's what friends do. We'll go somewhere with you, we'll find someone guilty, and then we'll help you sue them. Don't worry about it.
No, don't worry about it.
I appreciate the kind gesture, and give me 1 second. I would like to give Napid 10 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. I pull out a set of dice. And would you like to play a game while we wait for the others to wake up?
I don't know how, but yes.
We just roll dice. Like, we're not actually going to play the game. It's just to pass the time until the other guys wake up.
I would like to watch the numbers appear on the dice.
Okay, cool. So we do that for a bit.
Okay. As the sun kind of rises and the rest of the party feel themselves wake from not quite the long rest that they had hoped for, but still enough to get them back to adventuring status. Yeah, yawning much like everyone would in the morning as it comes to about 9 o'clock.
Can I yell and make sure everyone's awake?
Go for it.
Yes, hello, what? Jesus Christ.
So
It's time to wake the fuck up.
Something about the...
Wake the fuck up.
You fuck off.
Awake.
I brought a water skin filled with ale with me, Arthur, and if you piss me off, you're not getting any.
I immediately shut the fuck up.
That's right.
Can I do a nature check and try and find some worms?
Yeah, that's a good point. I could do a survival check to look for a small game or whatever. I don't think any of us have used rations yet.
I'm just going to eat one of my rations.
I've just been eating whatever I find on the floor.
I'm gonna eat one of my
yeah,
rations.
so you find a good couple of you find a good couple of worms that can sustain you for the trip into Belial.
I say out loud, I am sustained.
Well, that's a very odd thing to say, but thank you for informing us. I'm glad you're keeping us appraised of your situation.
I've had my morning nourishment.
I'd also like
Rejoice.
to open my beak and go, ah, and let all the worms hang out.
Do you like seafood?
How did you
Right,
sleep?
shall we continue on?
I slept all right. Weird dreams, but I slept all right.
Arthur, how was your night?
Went
Bagel,
okay. Yeah.
Bagel looks tired. Did you sleep at all?
I watched the dice.
I kind of look over at Napid with a what the fuck does that mean? Look.
We played dice.
Ah.
He didn't want to go to sleep, so we played dice.
All right. Well, at least you had a good night and were entertained.
Alrighty.
Are we ready to continue on, boys? And Ari.
Yep.
Did you
Alrighty.
just assume my gender?
Is your name Ari?
No, you said boys.
Oh, you sound like a dude, so
Wow, it's 2018.
actually not here, it's not.
That's a
Alrighty,
good
as-
point. It's some year.
It is some here.
Ooh,
That
where
lake
are
looks like a cat.
As you arrive into Beliar proper after traipsing down from your camp, littered with orc carcasses and blood from the previous night's dalliance, you find yourself in Beliard.
I'm still chuckling about the orcs.
I'm gonna venture in and look for a blacksmith.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Arthur some of my ale from my water skin.
I'm gonna follow Dav because that's what I do.
Yep. So you venture into town, and after asking a few people directions to a smith, you come across the very familiar sound of a hammer meeting metal. As you push open the door of the smithy shop, very dark inside the smithies. You can smell burning, the sulfur, and all the things that come along with a very busy smithy's forge. As you walk in, you see a hunched Goliath. A Goliath hunched over a massive anvil with sledgehammer-like hammer in his hand as he pounds mercilessly on metal, on the bright hot metal that is on his anvil. Welcome.
Hello. What is your name, sir?
My name is. 2 seconds.
His name is what?
Not very skilled.
My name is Feston.
That's easy enough.
Nice to meet you. I am Davrin. This is my little gnome friend Ari.
Hello.
You're welcome, my
do
friend.
Do you purchase weapons as well as forge them?
Oh yes, weapons of any sort can be bought and sold at Feston Smithy.
Okay, the first thing I would like to do is I have a few extra weapons I'd like to sell. I throw 3 great axes and a short sword on the table.
Mhm.
Throw mine up. 2 axes.
How could you appraise these and let us know what they're worth?
I certainly can. 2 seconds. As he kind of looks over them and kind of tests the weight, and he goes, "I'll tell you what. Considering these are quite worn great axes, I'll give you 15 gold for the 15 gold apiece.
15 gold per great axe?
Indeed.
That sounds more than reasonable to me. So I've sold 3 great axes, so 45 gold. And I push those. And for the short sword?
Just 1 short sword, yeah?
Yes.
Did I just make $30 with mine then?
Yes.
Again, this looks quite worn, almost as if someone been raiding and pillaging with it for some years.
It has seen combat, sir.
I'll give you 5 gold for it.
Sounds fair to me. Great axes.
Yay.
Short sword.
Sir, may I ask if there's a shop to buy little Tinker's kit?
Indeed, you can buy one right here. We kind of cater to everything.
How much?
For 1 Tinker's Kit. Now, let me see.
Oh god, I thought I had one in here doing it.
With me?
Or do I just need, like, better tinker tools?
Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just checking Beyond D&D.
That's fine.
Not help. Doesn't tell me how much they are.
About 5 goats.
Do you have a tinker set in your inventory?
It says here that I can use the tools, but I don't see it in my inventory.
Oh,
Which is why I need one.
Yeah, because I was gonna say if you had one, actually, if you look up the equipment, it might tell you what the price is. Tinker tools.
For a brand new set of Tinker Tools, you're looking at 50 gold pieces.
How many?
50.
Oh, wow. That leaves me with 4.
I'll cover this one. It's fine.
Oh, thank you, Dev.
I throw 50 gold on the table for the tinker set.
I can put some gold in towards it. I don't mind.
You want to go halvesies?
Yeah. Wait. I can't go halvesies.
Okay,
Made money.
I'll cover 45. You cover 5.
Sure.
All right. Thank you very much.
I don't know where that added.
If you added it via manage equipment, it should just be in your inventory. And it's called Tinker Tools, so it should be alphabetical.
Yes,
Yeah,
Tinker
it
Tool.
should be it.
For whatever reason, Beyond D&D wasn't playing ball with me when I was looking for them.
Alright, I'm just gonna add it in notes
Okay.
for what I'm carrying.
All right, and one more thing while we're here, sir. I pull out my 2 daggers. They're just regular bottom of the barrel daggers. Put them on the counter. Do you have any way that, or anything I could buy that would be an upgrade for these?
Let me have a look.
And thank you guys for helping me.
Not a problem.
I'm not even paying attention anymore.
You're just staring at butterflies.
Like, napping has wandered off.
And if not, a simple sharpening would be nice. They've seen some combat.
Seconds. Well, I don't have anything else other than regular daggers, I'm afraid. Magic and just general better wares are hard to come by in Billiard.
Not a problem, I understand.
But I could certainly clean these up for you.
I would appreciate that. How much would you charge for that service?
Just for that, considering how much you sold to me today, I'll consider it free.
Oh, thank you very much.
People of this realm are so nice.
Everyone in Beliard is so nice so far.
They
I've
were
only
just
met
giving
like
us
3
free
people.
shit all the time.
Hey, It's a good change.
Well, I'm
of pace.
assuming that for all the money he gave us for those axes, he could probably sell them for a lot more.
Here's to hoping.
He's game stopping us. He only gave us 1% of their value.
Ah, shit. That's fine. I just don't want it in my inventory anymore.
Yeah, it was just really heavy.
Anything else, my friend?
Do you know where I might look into purchasing some leather armor?
Some
Is there anyone in
leather
town that sells
armor.
that?
Well, you know, there is a tannery not too far from here. They might be the people that you need to see.
And what is the name of the tannery?
You know what? I can't quite remember. It's been a while since I've been out of here.
I'll ask around town.
Clausen. Clausen's Tannery.
Cute.
Clarson's. Clausens.
you.
Thank you very much, movie.
You're welcome.
Okay, I believe that includes my business. So once again, thank you very much for your help, Feston, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
And you too as well, my friends. And remember, if you have anything else that you wish to sell, weapons or otherwise, come and see me.
Will do. And I'll go back out and look for the rest of the group.
Or just stood outside the entrance, I suppose.
I am
Looking at the
doing a
butterflies.
breathe.
Doing a sick breathe. I drew my good friend
Ow.
with a big hole in his chest.
I will be right back.
No, you won't.
Beautiful.
Can I go in the shop? Well, the
Yeah.
forge.
Welcome, my buddy friend. How can I help?
Hi.
Yes.
What is it you're looking for?
No, I just thought I'd say hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I'd like to go in the shop as well, please. But not just to say hi. I'm just not sure what I want to buy right now. Just bear with me 1 second.
I point at Nappin and go, he says hi too.
Hello.
How are you doing, bro? Pal?
Hi.
Buddy? Mate? Pal?
Hello. Hello.
Home slice?
Hello there.
How's it going, buddy, bro? Home slice? Pal? Mate?
Hi.
How's it going?
You know what, guys? If you're not gonna buy anything, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm browsing, okay? I'm browsing. I'm window shopping.
Hi.
Just leave me alone.
Bird Brain, if you say hi one more time, you and I are gonna have a falling out.
Oh my god. Please don't start
Is that a
shit.
fucking challenge? Bro.
He's
I
kind of
I
draws
glance
himself up to his full 7-foot height and goes, "I'm sorry. Did we have a problem?"
I glance at
I was just asking, actually. I wasn't going to follow you up on it.
I glance at Nappin and go, what is he on about?
I'm not sure.
Like, look back at him and go, are you alright, mate?
To be honest, it's been kind of a tough winter. I just need some
Oh, it's
gold.
winter?
I'm looking through your words right now, and by words I mean D&D Beyond. Bear with me.
I really want to greet him again.
Fight it.
Say hello.
I go, do you want to see some worms?
Oh my god.
I'm fine, but thank you for the offer.
I open my beak anyway.
Wait, they're in your mouth?
He,
Still?
I keep.
he turns his back on you and goes, "Fucking birds."
Oh.
It's like when you chew gum past the point of all the flavor coming out.
Oh. God damn.
Thanks so much for that. Great.
Except this gum bleeds. Oh.
Oh dear. Anyway, listen. Listen. Do you have a flail?
A flail.
A flail.
I certainly do. Yes.
I'm willing to share with you 10 gold pieces in exchange for one flail, please.
Oh, please don't hit your own foot with that.
I'm not gonna. I can't hear you. You're too far away from me. Sorry.
I know. That was out of character. It's just.
I'm gonna move myself over here.
Sure, 10 gold pieces.
Okay,
Just-
thanks. I
just
kind of
scream.
just dump them on the counter.
Is
Just
Napid currently in the blacksmith we were in before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just screaming out the door. I can't hear you.
It's got good ears.
Thanks, bro. And then I leave. Bye.
You're
I'd like
welcome.
to ask, have you ever committed any crimes?
Personally, no. However,
That's exactly what a criminal would say.
there are a couple of retired mercenaries, bodyguards, adventurers. They kind of hang out in Belliard. It's
I like-
almost like a waterfront retirement place.
For bodyguards?
Yes.
I go, I like you. Hi now, and then I leave.
Hi now.
No, hi now.
Hi now.
I would tell you to come again, but somehow I think you will anyway.
Oh, I will.
Probably in about an hour when we need worms.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
What?
I'm gonna go find the others
Why would I buy them when the ground is my shop?
because you can buy them in bulk. Why hunt every day when you can just buy 4,000?
You know, there's probably a lot of worms over by that water over there.
Monks don't carry much.
Do you wanna,
I don't have room for 4,000 worms.
do you wanna go and look for some worms, buddy?
All the time, yeah.
Do you wanna go and check by the riverbed?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
All right. Well, you
I'm-
guys
I'm not gonna Lenny you.
I might drown.
don't let him too close to the water.
I will. I'll let him pet the rabbit.
Don't
Okay.
underestimate me.
All right. While they're doing that, I'm gonna go to whatever looks to be the most traveled inn, or tavern, or
Mhm.
just where people hang out.
So as you walk slightly down the road from the smithies, you notice a sign that says "The Watchful Night," with on the placard below it is an ornately carved skull, with a helmet surrounding the skull. I can't get my words out. It looks like it's been there for quite a while. It's very ramshackle in the way that all the boards and everything have look like they've seen some kind of battle at some point. What would you like to do?
Okay, I need to find out about the Maribel. Okay, so going in up to the innkeeper or tavern keeper.
Welcome, my friends. Welcome to the Watchful Night. How can I be of service?
Hello, my name is Davern. What may I call you?
Add-on.
One more time.
Add-on. A-D-O-N. Nice and simple.
All right. So my party and I, some of whom are off exploring your
I'm here with you.
fine lakes, we're trying to locate the Mariban delegation. Have you heard of them?
I have, as it happens, yeah. I have heard of him. Came through here not 10 days ago.
10 days ago. Shit. All right.
We're a bit behind.
Why, you got beef with them or something, do you?
Oh yeah, no, they're just horrible people, and I have some words I'd like to exchange with some of their members.
Yeah, I think you're not the only one.
Mostly though, they took my horses because they needed it more than I did, apparently. And I'd like to get those horses back. You said they're 10 days out at least.
Oh, at least 10 days.
And you said that we're not the only ones. Are there other people looking for them?
Well, there were a couple of these weird folks with stone masks on.
It's more
Another
cultist
stone mask.
stuff.
Did you get a good look at the masks?
Well, they're kind of faceless, really. Faceless masks made out of stone.
And did they have any markings, symbols, runes, anything like that on them?
Well, as it happens, they did.
Can you describe it?
Bear with me 2 seconds. So, if you want to look at the Black Earth symbol in Discord,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that was kind of emblazoned on parts of their robes, and yeah.
On their robes, okay. Okay, and which direction did they leave Belliard in, and down what road?
Okay.
I don't like that we're having to tail a cult at this point.
Which way did they go?
Yes, and which road leads us that direction?
Well, they went south down the Dresarian Road. Dresarin.
Dresar. Okay. Is there any more detail you can give us about this group of people in the robes and stone masks? Anything else that stands out about them?
Well, there were quite a few of them, yeah. They
How
asked
many?
much, yeah, probably say about 12 at least.
Oh shit. Okay. Good, good.
Definitely need to go back for some people. Or be very careful.
But I sent them the same way that I'm sending you. I told them they went down the south road, and that were about 10 days ago, not long after the Miraband delegation came through.
And did the Miraband delegation give any indication where their destination was after they left here?
Well, they did. They said they were going to Summit Hall.
All right.
Same destination, so the orders haven't changed by then.
Good. At least we have something to work towards. All right. Ari, do you have any other questions?
Do you know what kind of abilities these, or what kind of armaments that they might have been carrying? The Earth cultists?
The Earth cultists.
The Black Earth.
Black Earth.
Like, are they magic users or?
Well, to be fair, a lot of them just look like they had scimitars on their hips and not much else, to be honest.
All right. I think we're about as prepared as we can be for them then.
Be sneaky.
Mm.
All right. Well, here is 2 silver for your time, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Most kind.
And shall we go see if our bird friend has gathered enough worms?
And check on our paladin.
Oh yeah, Arthur has been quiet.
He's been silent.
Let's go see what Arthur's doing. Thank you very much.
More than welcome. Enjoy your stay in Belliard.
And this is an inn as well?
It is, yes.
Okay. Well, if we are here for the night, then we will be sure to come by this establishment.
Wonderful. Hope to see you later then.
All right, we head out to find Arthur.
And inform him of the stuff.
Yeah, we tell him everything we learned.
Okay then.
Now you know.
That's all I have for you.
Everything we learned.
Yeah, I walk up and I just
Everything.
shove a piece of paper at him with a bunch of stuff written on it.
This is what we learned.
Yeah, you read through it and
Okay. Okay.
agrees
Then.
to the plan. Yeah.
So we're 10 days behind. We know that they may have been ambushed, but we don't know where. Can anyone of us send a message? Like, does anyone know how to any magic spells or anything to
No, I
mail
got nothing.
somebody?
So that we can
Nope.
get sent it.
I can
send it as
write.
rocket?
Yeah, but I
That
mean,
works.
okay. No, we'd have to be able to get him. At this point, it would be just as fast for us to just go to Summit Hall.
What do you want to do?
I guess let's go check on them, make sure that Bagel hasn't drowned, and
Excuse me.
that nap is. You said it was a possibility. I'm concerned.
Something happened to Chris. His picture's gone. Oh, there. Okay.
He's fine.
I don't. Okay.
All right
Didn't know
then.
if the site was resetting or not.
Yeah, I had everyone else but me disappear from that for a
Yeah,
second.
it looked like it just refreshed.
Okay.
Do we? Hey! I see Devon approaching. I say, "Hey, did you notice a stable here? You could pick up your donkey and your wagon, maybe."
I did Davern notice a stable, Matt?
There are some horse dealers and trainers who keep quite extensive stables.
So it might be a little pricey, but I don't mind pitching in with this.
Donkeys
I only
are,
have 54
donkeys are quite cheap. It's the wagon you gotta watch for.
Yeah, because we got to make sure it's a wagon, not a cart.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess thank you for reminding me, Napid. I actually forgot to even check for that here.
I'd stuff like a handful of worms in my mouth and say,
I did not realize that dragon folk also enjoyed worms. Fantastic.
I'll eat anything that's not nailed down.
Sensing some real hostility here.
Yeah, he's a racist.
I just walk away.
Gone full circle.
Walk away. I'm gonna go look for somewhere that might sell wagons.
Wait, before you go. Mooby, now this is just theoretical.
This way.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to also stuff a handful of worms in my mouth, what check would I have to roll if I wanted to go and give Dav a little smooch with the worms?
So that would be. I would consider that a challenge. So that will be several different checks.
I do not feel confident about this.
And I want to use my acrobatics to jump the fuck away.
My friend, I too am acrobatic.
Well, that should be interesting.
I spend most of my time in the sky.
So I mean, you can try. Do you want to try it?
Oh fuck! I'll just let him kiss me. Whatever.
Attaboy, just give in.
And
I don't
that's why I'm
trust him
the,
because I barely know him, but it'll make him happy and shut him up.
and that's why I'm the best lawyer in town.
Because people just let you do things.
Because if you
I
don't, you will
mean-
French kiss worms into your mouth.
Off the book.
No,
Off the
it was a
books,
kiss
yeah.
Wait, was it a kiss on the cheek?
It was a little smooch, lippy lip.
Oh.
Well, beaky lip.
Yeah, beaky lip.
I'm about to
Have
catch
some of his
charm
beak.
and make you go away.
I love worms so much.
To share the wealth.
Yeah, I love to chew them really loudly.
Nom 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 nom.
I realize you have amnesia, friend, but half elves don't enjoy worms nearly as much as bird people.
That's okay. I enjoy worms, and I enjoy you.
Oh, thank you.
And then I open my beak and show the worms and go, ah.
Seems like you've collected a lovely bunch of worms. Wait, so do you just walk around holding those? Or is that like food for later?
It's just in his mouth, man.
Bit of both. Depends on the day, really.
See, I'm learning something new about your, or at least you.
Just
Not
love
sure
eat-
all Eric Cochrans are the same way.
Just love eating worms.
Yeah. Eating worms and practicing law. Good times.
Yeah.
Get the heck.
As I'm trying to keep him talking, I'm slowly backing away, trying to continue on my day.
The stench of my worm breath. reeks the area.
It follows you.
Okay, well, if he's coming with, then we're gonna go to the wagon store.
As I talk, more and more of my breath escapes.
I'll
Sounds
breathe
like a
that in.
bait shop.
That's some good
Okay.
breath.
That's some
as-
good breath, bro.
As you come across one of the extensive stables that is around Beliar, you come across a stable with very tall elven lady tending to the horses. Got long brown hair down to about the middle of her back, and pointy ears as the elves normally do, wearing very simple clothes, but they're spattered with dirt and what you can assume is horse shite, as well as hay. And she looks like she very much works with horses day in day out.
She kind of looks like a dusted rose, huh?
Mrs. Hands.
I
do you
walk
wanna
up.
do?
Great. Hello. My name is Davrin. Do you sell carts and horses?
Hello, Davrin. My name is Elfini, and yes, we do.
Well, good to know. Good chat, guys. Well done.
Thank you. Goodbye now.
No, I'm just updating my notes. Ophini. Oh,
I just realized I'm not part of your Discord, movie. How do I get in there?
Well, you
What?
click the link that is attached to the chat.
So I do. But ow, the man cave. Hell yeah!
Skadoosh. There you go.
Thank you.
all right. My party and I are looking to purchase a wagon, not a cart. And how many donkeys would we need to pull 6 people, including one warforged?
I think mules and horses can pull 6 times what their strength says they can pull, or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was checking it out last session. It's something like 6 times their weight or something.
So they got a speed of 40 foot, a carrying capacity of 420 pounds.
How much does Sprocket weigh? He's like the X Factor in this.
If multiple animals pull the same vehicle, they can add their carrying capacity together. So to carry a warforged, I would probably say at least 2.
Okay. How much per donkey?
Well, these are my friends. They're not really donkeys, but 8 gold pieces.
8 gold pieces each. And how much for the wagon or carriage?
Well, a wagon,
Not fucking cart.
not a cart. Not a cart. That would
Yeah, I'm trying
be
to check.
35 gold pieces.
I will cover the cart then, or the wagon.
You have 35 gold for that?
I have 55 or 54 gold.
How about you said how much was it for donkey?
8 gold pieces.
8 gold piece. You want to cover the 2 donkeys and I'll get the cart?
Okay. So how many donkeys are we getting?
We should get at least 2.
Okay, and that's 8 pieces, so you remove 16 off of this.
And I hand over 35 gold for the cart. Or is it a wagon, carriage? What are we looking at?
Wagon.
Wagon.
It's a very simple, very simple wagon, almost. And several of the other people that work at the stable had kind of cobbled it together themselves with the help of Feston. It's serviceable for what you need, but don't expect to be traveling style.
I'm gonna start working on making a mechanical bird while just tinkering on our adventures, so that I can make I think I can make a mechanical bird, right?
You can make pretty much anything out of clockwork with the tinker tools.
I'm gonna get real fucking jealous.
Of
No,
what?
it's a mechanical bird to give a message to Sprocket.
I should have been a bard. I'm making the Chronicles of Bagel.
Oh my god. It's beautiful. Give us a kiss.
Kiss.
So,
Just
thank
drooling with loads of worms.
Ophni for for her help. And do we need some sort of proficiency to drive this, or are we okay?
I have vehicles land.
Yes, so you would need a proficiency of a land or water vehicle. Yes.
Okay, so Napit, are you okay driving this?
Yeah, I'm okay to drive.
Cool.
He's not that drunk. I'm fine, I like to drive. Just give me my keys.
Bruh,
Yeah.
the tank's not even empty. It's below that.
My animal handling is at 3, so if there needs to be a switch off at any point.
Yeah, if they start going apeshit, you're gonna have to deal with that because my animal handling is only +1. I just know how to
Yeah,
steer.
So he's got the proficiency to actually like steer the cart and keep it on track. If they get spooked, then yeah, your animal handling will come in
Yeah.
handy.
Alright.
Can just imagine, like, you got to roll animal handling. You roll a 1, you just like choke the donkeys out with the reins.
God damn.
You pull the reins so tight they snap and whip you in the head.
We're gonna need to buy more donkeys, aren't we?
All right.
I mean, not until we go back and pick up Sprocket.
Yeah.
We should probably buy another one on our way back to go and pick him up.
Can we go back through there and still head towards Summit Hall? Like, is it really far out of our way, or?
It's 10 days.
Summit Hall is it should be south from us now. I mean, you should be able to ask someone nearby. We're quite close to it.
Okay.
Oh, then where did they
Yeah, the only map I have, I don't see Summit Hall on, but
Yeah, it should be south of us.
okay.
It is.
I mean, the map that Movie posted, I don't think he should have posted because it also shows like the position of
Well, I did buy a
things
map.
we shouldn't know about.
I did buy a map of the region around Red Larch, at least.
Yeah, but Summit Hall is south of us because I remember we took the road that was north and across, so we need to go south. We need to follow the road south now to go to Summit Hall.
Okay. So once again, thank you to Ofni.
You're welcome.
If
Make my
everyone
friends
wants
right.
to get their stuff loaded in the back, I gotta go buy some or check out some new armor, and then I'll be good to go.
Are you not
I'm
gonna
gonna
Are you not gonna come and let us know that you're ready to go? How are we supposed to know that? We're not psychic.
No, I mean, if you just wait for me, I'm gonna go check out the armor and then come back.
Okay, so in the Discord there is the map that you should have.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Like I was only very briefly glancing at it because it had locations for like everything.
Can you post that as a file so I can download it?
It's too big, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
You can just hit open original and then right click save as.
It's also available if you just Google the Darcerian Valley.
Oh yeah, I could probably find that map.
Yeah. But yeah, we're in Belliard and just south of us is Summit Hall. Well, I say just south, but each hex is worth 10 miles. So,
It's
sorry,
a-
4 miles.
Daph,
1,
I'm gonna
2,
let you watch
3,
the cart and go
4,
get the boys.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So, it's quite a distance, 32 miles or so.
Well, 1 hex is 10 miles, so that'd be 80 miles, surely.
This is 4 on mine.
1 hex equals 10 miles.
Jason's just changing the rules.
I was really
I'm wigging out right here.
It's always
But
been
on
10
there
miles.
it says 1 hex equals 4 miles. So yeah, I can see the
I'm
confusion.
I'm fucking wigging out.
I can see the confusion. Okay, we'll go even and say 5 miles.
I'm fucking.
I'm wigging out right now.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Bro, 1 hex is 1 hex.
Why would you say that? Why you make me think about that movie?
I don't feel so
I've
good,
come
Mr.
over to you
Stark.
guys and
Here's
let you know
something
we
you
got a
might not
cart.
like then, Vesper. The directors of the movie said he felt that he was going because of his spidey senses. So he's the only one who died through Thanos clacking his fingers who felt pain. Are you happy
But
now?
it was also the only reason that he held on for so long was because of his sheer force of will.
Good.
Yeah, but he's the one who felt pain. Everyone else just went. Spider-Man was painful. It was excruciating. How do you feel?
You're a dick. Okay,
Yeah,
so Ari is going to get them.
Welcome, Lord Havoc. Welcome to the stream. How you doing,
He's
friend?
gonna tell the boys we got a wagon. We got a wagon!
We got a wagon.
Are we ready to leave, my good bird friend?
I wish to pet the donkey.
While they're doing
let's
that,
go
I'm
and
going
pet
to
the
wander
donkey.
over to Clausen's tannery.
Now, do I have to roll animal handling to pet the donkey?
No, you don't.
Good.
Just accidentally punch him and headbutt him.
Bang!
It's a really strong follow through.
So, Davram, when you... I am glad to hear it, Lord Havoc. Are you enjoying the stream? Are you enjoying the Dungeons and Dragons that we have provided for you this evening? As you come to Clausen's Tannery, you open it up and you get a very strong smell of leather that kind of pushes past you and out the door into the open air. Inside, you can see all the different tanning racks with various different types of leather and other animal skins on there. Behind one of the tanning racks, on hearing the door open, you see a small half-elven head pop out. Hello! Can I help you at all?
Hello, my name's Davin. What is your name?
Clausen, set it so on the sign.
I wasn't sure if that was a surname or first name, but nice to meet you.
And you, how can I help?
I'm looking for an upgrade for my basic armor. Just seeing what you have around.
Well, armor is a little bit hard to come by in this kind of area. I don't have any on hand. However, if you were willing to wait for a while, I'm sure I could whip you something up.
Like, how long would it take to make studded leather?
I'd probably say just probably about a week.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. Unfortunately, we're just passing through town, but I appreciate your help there.
Although, if you wanted some not so great studded leather armor, I've got some in the back. It was my old stuff from when I was adventuring. If you don't mind it a little bit worn.
I mean, it's still studded leather armor.
You don't mind like year-old blood stains and.
But like, functionally, it's still good.
Functionally, it's good, but funky it smells.
Absolutely, it kept me alive at least.
I didn't deny it's
All right, how much would you like for this well-used studded leather armor?
Well, considering it is used, 30 gold.
30. I'm gonna have to wash it and do some maintenance on it myself. How about 25 gold?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I assist him? Can he get assistance from me? Can I assist
You're
him?
not there.
Damn it.
Mental assistance.
Yeah, it's psychic
20.
assistance.
Well, all right then. I suppose that could be fine.
All right, and I will put 25 gold on the table.
Thank you very much, and take care of it, because it'll take care of you.
Will do, friend.
I still need the stats on that jacket Valerio gave me.
And add studded leather armor. So, like, the stats for the studded leather armor are as they are in here. They're not changed because it's older.
Nope.
Okay, good. I am going to take it over to the lake real quick and wash it off, just to make sure. Old leather armor. I'll sell it at the next place. All right, and then I'll pop into the cart with the rest of them.
Ari, if you, what kind of armor are you currently wearing?
Cloth, I think.
Okay.
Light armor.
Yeah. So with the leather armor, it's your armor class is 11 plus whatever dex modifier you have.
Two?
So it would be 13.
Oh, well then my armor class is still 13.
You're
Sweet.
wearing leather armor.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wearing light. I thought yours was medium.
No. Like I'm looking at your inventory right now.
So leather is still considered light armor.
Yes.
Okay.
It's more cosmetic than anything.
All right. Well, that's fine.
But you got a cool, awesome jacket with a logo on it, and you look badass.
Indeed, you've got some fine leather jackets.
Cool. I won't freeze to death. That's nice.
All right. Is there anything else anyone needs to do before we head off?
Is there anywhere in town I could buy a pet? I want a cat.
You want a cat? Okay.
Yeah. I like to pet things, and I want to have something that I can pet constantly. I just keep it in my backpack. No worries.
You're basically turning yourself into Hellboy.
I just want a cat. I'll put it in my backpack and give it some rations.
If you ever need help,
It can help me hunt for a small game when we make camp.
Keep that fucking cat away from me.
Fuck off.
He's a bird.
There is.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's a bird. Okay, I'll just have a look at what pets they have.
Unfortunately, there are no pets or pet stores available. If you wanted to try and steal a stray, then you.
I was gonna say, are there any
have a
stray
look.
cats you could take?
No, I won't get a cat. Just realized we have a bird.
Oh, I was gonna help you steal one, but okay.
Yeah. And I can talk.
You're not a pet though.
You basically have a giant bird pet right now until he gets his memory back.
Holy shit! What about a goat? Can I have a goat?
That's like 2 gold.
Yeah.
1 gold.
That's
One
about
gold
one
per goat.
That's about one goat.
Would a goat fit in my backpack?
No.
How much
Okay,
time
never mind.
have you
I
got?
don't want a goat then. Never
What
mind.
if it's like one of those baby fainting goats?
We'll just move on.
If you cut it into little bits, it would.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It could just hang out in the back of the cart with us.
Yeah, what Amara said, you can just hang it.
Oh my
Hang out, as in
God.
it can stand in the back of the cart.
I'm
It
gonna
can't
keep
stand if it's being hung.
I can't argue with that logic. It's true.
Okay, that's fine. There's no animals that could fit in my backpack that I can buy. So.
We'll keep an eye out for him though, if you want.
Yeah, if we find a cat while we're out in the wilderness, I want it.
Okay.
If it starts on me, I will kill it.
That's fine.
Just start using a laser pointer.
Yeah, it shouldn't pick fights it can't finish.
I'll finish it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god.
All right. So I guess we'll get everything loaded up and head off towards Summon Hall. Yeah.
Yep. Are you taking your newly found donkeys?
Oh yeah, we'll have them hooked
Yeah, we're
up to
setting
the
the
front of
car.
front of
I'm
the wagon.
driving the thing.
Okay, you're driving the wagon.
Ari can be up front with me in case the donkeys start acting up because I need your animal handling.
Yep. And,
And
I'll
then-
be tinkering a little bit while sitting there passengering.
Yeah, and then any driving checks I'll have to do.
Okay. So as you leave Beliard and Ophini and Feston kind of wave you on, you start down Therian Road. After about an hour, I want all of you to make a perception.
Okie dokie. I don't like where this is going.
19. Hopefully that counteracts Jason's 7.
I see my own feet.
Oh
I see
shit.
nothing. My eyes are closed.
Mine is 2.
What time of day are we looking at right now?
It's
Oh,
probably about
shit.
mid-afternoon.
Okay.
I'm just squinting.
Wow, you guys.
I'm tinkering with
Quiet
shit,
nap
so-
time.
So as Devora,
Wait,
I'm driving. Don't distract me.
Bruh, I don't want to perceive.
Davrin, as the wagon trundles down the road, you suddenly catch a glimpse of something shiny, but also something very broken. off to the wayside, just down by the side of the road. Do you guys want to
Hey,
investigate it?
Hey, Napid, could you slow up for a second? There's something coming up on the side of the road here. I want to check out.
Yeah. I very gently and very carefully slow the cart to a stop.
Animal handling.
No.
Only if they get upset by it. All right, so I'll hop out, and you said it was right next to the road.
It's just off the road.
Would you
Am
like
I
some
still-
company there, Davron?
Am I still in view of them if I just walk up to it?
Mhm.
Okay, you guys can come if you want. I don't. It doesn't look like it's gonna be anything bad, but always welcome company.
I think at least one non-squishy person should go with you.
Go with.
I'll go.
that's the response. Okay.
No, I'll go with.
Oh, I do apologize. It's about a mile off the road.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean,
well,
I can fly pretty
And your
fast.
eyesight, bro. Fucking what do your elf eyes see?
Yeah, Bagel could just fly above
Can-
it for us.
How difficult would it be to like take the cart and go that mile?
I'm not
It's-
taking this baby off
it
road.
is-
This is for Sprocket.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
completely off road.
Okay. So we'll need someone to stay behind with the cart, and Arthur is coming with me.
I'll stay behind with the cart.
I'll
I can
cast
fly
Bardic
above it.
Inspiration on
Yep.
Davrin, because Arthur, I think. Wait, does Arthur still have my inspiration from last
It
time?
doesn't last forever.
No.
Alright, well, I'll cast it on both of you. That way, if you guys get into trouble.
And Bagel's flying above.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll head off towards
Bardic
the shiny
Inspiration
thing.
only lasts for about 15 minutes.
We can make a mile.
Just in case you get in trouble in the
Better
next
haul
15
ass.
minutes. I pull out a set of dice while these guys are going to check it out. Would you like to play dice, Ari?
Okay.
I bet you 3 copper pieces I can roll a higher number than you.
Okay.
Okay.
What are the dice?
It's a 6-sided dice, I guess. Okay.
Pay up.
I give you 6 copper pieces.
So in a small dell about a mile off the road, you find the remains of a battle. A dozen dead soldiers lie on the ground, dressed in black surcoats, bearing the emblem of a red axe. Most appear to have died from battle injuries, although some lie in small craters or jumbles of broken rock. Abandoned and looted wagons lie nearby. A couple of broken trunks sit on the ground by the wagons. 2 large rock cairns, 1 large and 1 small, stand up atop a hillside nearby.
Rock hands.
Cairns. Cairn.
Okay.
What are effectively
Like burial mounds.
burial mounds.
Stinks here.
It looks like this battle's recent, yeah.
Probably investigate.
Yeah, do an investigation.
Smells like death.
I have a pretty good investigation.
Mine's a +2.
So-
+4.
Mine. Oh yeah, mine's +4 as well.
So would that
Well,
be intelligence or would that be? Either way, make a history check.
History. Oh.
History.
Oh, my history bangs.
Yeah, I've got a +4 in it.
I got a
So have I.
+2. I will lend assistance to you guys' history checks.
Bro, I'm about to fucking remember so hard.
I'm going to remember it immediately.
So, Arthur, as you realize from your hours of pouring through tomes in the Paladin Citadel, you instantly recognize that the emblem of the red axe belongs to the land of Mirabel.
Okay. I informed Davrin that these people of the delegation. We
Oh
found
shit,
them.
this is them.
That's their sigil on the surcoats.
Oh, this isn't good. Also, why are they so far off the road?
Maybe they're camping.
Yeah. Can I do a perception check to see if there's any indication of like a camp set up or what they were doing out here?
Yeah.
Is that investigation or perception?
That would be investigate.
Investorception.
23.
There are no camps nearby. There is no sign of any kind of fire. And no smoke or anything in the nearby vicinity. Ravens and vultures are literally just swirling over the top, which generally means that there's life in it.
I got competition, I see.
So they weren't camping, but they're a mile off the road. Well, that's troubling.
Guys, I think they died here.
Wow.
That's a very astute observation. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. Did someone call from a surprise lich? As long as it's not an arch lich. Welcome to the stream, King of Deadpool.
Are any of the dead bodies wearing the cult robes?
Oh, sorry. None of the Mirabar delegates are here, but almost all of that escort looks like was in the area.
Oh, this isn't the delegation itself? Okay. Escort.
So did you say there's some bodies that are still about, like, just about alive?
Nope.
Oh, they're all
Everyone is-
dead.
Everyone is very much dead.
So are any of the dead the cultists, or are they just the Miraband delegation escort?
From what you can tell, this is just the Mirabar escort.
Shit.
What would it be to see if there are any sort of tracks leading away from the battle site?
Yes, that would be
I got nature.
survival.
Yeah, I'm shit at survival.
I mean, I got a +2. It ain't great,
I
but
have
we'll see.
-1.
Alrighty then, all on me.
I have plus
not
2
bad.
if you guys need to come
Man,
back.
I just eat worms.
Yeah. So as you kind of look around the area a little bit more, you learn that there is a large group of about 30 bugbears, and medium-sized humanoids, wearing boots, headed west into the hills.
Christ.
I relay that to Bagel and Davarin.
You
So
have to
those
shout. I'm
only-
a bit high up.
That's only the tracks of the buggers. You don't see any actual enemies, right?
No, it is literally just the tracks of about 30
Okay.
bugbears and medium.
So were they attacked by just a? Can I do an investigation to see what their path into this area was? Like, were they? I don't know. Chased here? Did they just pull off for some other reason?
I mean, you can
It'd be
make
hard to tell that.
make it. It would be another survival check.
Oh,
Because you'd be looking for tracks.
I wonder what shoe sizes they are.
15.
I'm about to remember so hard.
You can really only discern that they came very much the same way that you did.
I'm making the chronicle of your life. Again.
Yeah. There was more. By the looks of things, there was more when they arrived than left the scene.
So they may have been Are bugbears known for taking things like prisoners or abducting people?
That would be
If
a
anyone knows
nature
that.
check. Be a nature check.
My
Man,
nature's +2. Anyone have better nature than +2?
I got +4.
And I got the +2.
Let's find out what you know about bugbears.
Battle nature so fucking hard.
Well, ain't no worms, I can tell you that.
From what you can remember, in your limited experience
Amnesia field-brained.
of defending bugbears when they go to trial, is that they can occasionally take people off, but it's not really in their nature.
Well, but there are less bodies here than there should be if everyone was killed.
Remember that there are two rock cairns on a hilltop nearby. One is large and one is small.
I will head up there to investigate those.
Okay, make a Arcana check.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I bang at Arcana.
I only have +2, so let's let you investigate that.
I also have given you guys. Well, if Bishop's go and have the.
I would like to float up closer to them as I do it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the bardic inspiration thing. I don't know if it'll help.
We've been rolling pretty well so far.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Why would you say that?
As you open up the rock cairns, do you want to open up the larger or the smaller?
I'll go small.
Okay. The small cairn contains a body of a human woman in monk's robes with a strange golden mask shaped like a snarling gargoyle's face. Mask is made of gilded tin. Doesn't look particularly valuable.
A snarling mat, or face of a snarling mat.
I'm gonna take it anyway because I love shiny things. So I'll just put angry gargoyle mask.
That sounds right.
Yeah, and then I'll open up door number 2 and go for the big can.
The larger one contains the bodies of 5 dead bugbears. They are dressed in black leather armor with a strange triangular symbol on it. You know from the gent that you met in the Swinging Sword earlier that it is the Earth Cult symbol.
Can I yell down and ask if anyone wants pre-armor?
I headed up to there with you, so I should be staying next to you.
I'm gonna yell it anyway. I'm just really excited.
I mean, these are made for bugbears, but we should probably take them in case we need a disguise later. Maybe we can get away with it anyways.
That, or I'm sure we could take it to like a tailor and have them resized for
Good thought.
people.
All right,
Okay.
I'll grab the 5 robes.
So the bugbears are dressed in black leather armor.
Black leather armor.
The woman was dressed in the monk's robes.
Right.
I'll take her monk's robes.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll leave them. Never mind.
Okay,
I
so this
thought they might
5
fit
leather
me.
armor.
Yeah, just 5 black leather armor. And if you put in parentheses next to it, the Earth Cult.
I just realized, would this mask even fit my head?
Unlikely.
Ah, I'll keep it anyway. I'll just melt it down or something.
But okay, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
I'm angry at the mask.
Sorry, I'm adding notes for all those pieces of leather armor because they put them as separate things in my inventory.
I quietly sob to myself. Why have I got a fucking beak? I can't wear the mask because it doesn't fit my dumb head.
There's another fucking doodle, thank you.
Okay.
You give me the materials, I might be able to work it on something for you.
I'd be wearing the mask diagonally.
Just sword in the back of your head.
Who are the bards of the party?
Sprocket and Ari.
Just do either of you write as bards? Do you like write poetry or novels or whatever? Or do you play instruments?
Poetry.
You write poetry. Okay, cool. So
You're also a musician.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
do
also-
all the doodling, and you can write poetry about Bajel's life. And we'll put together the Chronicles of the Birdman.
That's really fucking sad.
Bird Chronicles. Unhappy
Yeah.
that he has a beak.
All I do is eat worms and cry that I can't wear masks.
The Chronicles of the Birdman. Don't worry about
If I
it.
get a rock and just smash my beak in.
All right. Well, lug these 5 things of armor back to the cart,
Mhm.
and inform the party, or I guess inform Napid and Ari what we've seen.
Okay.
And also,
Um,
just rather than carrying them, I'm just gonna throw them in the back of the cart, so I don't have to actually carry that weight around.
So the trail that you saw earlier, it seems to lead off into the distance, more towards the river. But you can't really see anything more than that from your current viewpoint. I can't see really anything more.
That's where the direction the bugbear's headed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What time is it currently?
It's probably mid-afternoon at this point. Probably about 3 o'clock.
All right, so guys, we found what's left of the Mariband delegation's escort.
Oh, shit, home slice.
It looks like they were. I don't know why they're a mile off the road, but it looks like they were attacked by bugbears. And Bajel found a bunch of dead bugbears in a cairn, and they had leather armor with the Earth Cult symbol on it. So I brought that back in case we can use it as disguise later.
Sick. I love disguises.
Skyrim kind of is the perfect music for D&D, I've found. It's amazing.
And Witcher.
And
Witcher
Witcher.
3.
Yeah. Did a bit of Witcher earlier.
Yeah. But it is so they're a mile off the road, and then we'd have to follow a path west to find the bugbears, and don't know how many of them there were. There were 5 dead ones, but I don't know how many were left. But that's the group we're looking for. That was the escort for the Mariband delegation. The actual delegation themselves didn't seem to be there. So they were maybe abducted by the bugbears. Apparently that's not their usual MO. But I didn't
maybe
see
they
any
might be
bodies.
working for someone else then.
The delegation?
No, the bugbears.
The bugbears? Yeah, that is true. They could have been hired. So we would have to take the cart off road though to follow them.
We are not taking the car off road.
You want to leave it and all of us go after them, or do you want just a small group to go?
Do you want to destroy the car we just paid like almost all of our gold for?
I don't want to destroy it, but I also don't want to leave it where it can be looted.
If we take it off road, it's going to be over rough terrain, and I don't know that I have that good of a driving skill to save the cart if it falls in a pothole or something.
How far away are we from Belliard?
We can take it back and store it there, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we could pay for them to hold on to it for
We could
us.
ask Ophelia?
Afini.
Afini, yeah.
We can ask her to like watch our ship for a bit.
How long would it take us to get back, like up to Belliard and then back on foot to where we are now?
So it'll probably take about an hour to get back to Belliard with the wagon. And then be about 3 hours.
Just to get back to the battle site?
Mm-hmm.
And that would put us getting close to night.
Yes.
How about we go
back? We go back to Belliard, sleep for the night, and then in the morning set off for the battle site. And then the wagon's safe. We don't have to ruin that, and we can check this shit out. And hopefully, in that time, they won't have killed the
Just
delegate.
that it was a major investment. You bought it for your friend who isn't with us at the minute, I'd
Yeah.
hate to go back to them and say, "Hey, yeah, we bought you your wagon and your donkeys, and then we accidentally murdered it all driving through a field."
You make a very valid point there. That would be bad. Okay, so back to Belliard, everyone. Yeah.
Sure thing. Home slice.
Yeah, we gotta put it back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So on the map that we had purchased, this area is on there. Yes.
Yes. So you've marked it on your map as
Okay. Cool.
as delegation ambush.
All right, and we'll head back to Belliard. Oh. Okay. And once we get there, just pull the wagon up to Ophini's business, and we'll go talk to her about it.
Hello. I wasn't expecting to see you so soon.
Yeah, we ended up finding out what we were looking for much sooner than we thought, which is good because we're still close to town. Do you also, or would you be willing to watch over our cart and donkeys for probably a day or two?
You have a parking structure.
Yeah.
Anything multi-level is fine.
Of course. It will be several. Call it 3 gold a day.
3 gold a day.
Good God.
Okay, so I'll cover the first 2 days, and then anything after that, we're going to charge to Dabarin, since this is his idea.
Sure.
So I'll give you 6 gold pieces now.
Wait, no. Just go park it over by the tavern, and we'll start this tomorrow when we wake up.
Okay.
No sense paying for today while we're being in town.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind doing so that it doesn't get looted, though.
I mean, right now the only thing that's in there is the 5 bugbear armors, and I can just bring those inside with us.
Okay.
Just make sure to secure it somehow, so they can't steal it.
Y'all
If someone
got
steals
rope?
our cart, I'm gonna be so pissed. Yeah, I got 50 feet of rope. We can tie it up.
We'll rope the wheels together. So if you try to drive away, the wheels will get stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then we'll rest for the night to head off in the morning.
I don't know if I need like some sort of enchantment for the mechanical bird, so I can send that to Sprocket to let him know where we are.
It would probably be an automation spell, because at this point,
Does
anyone know
it would literally just be a bird that's made out of metal.
No, but I don't imagine the scrolls are cheap either. It's just the scroll.
Wait, do they have some sort of
level-
courier service here?
Yeah, they should have like a courier service or something, right?
All right.
Because we could.
In fact, does anyone have like the spell book up?
I don't have any spells.
I could Google it.
Because I'm fairly confident there's a spell called Whisper, which is a cantrip, and you can buy those scrolls relatively cheap-ish, and you could just whisper to Sprocket.
Well, but I think the bird was also a gift for him.
It is.
Yeah.
So
we could just
for
send that.
message, spell would be it has to be within range. Only then can you whisper a message.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, both me and Vesper have got criminal contact.
Oh, that's true.
All right, so we can put a message on the mechanical bird.
And then
give
entrust
it
it to a criminal.
Well,
Right, but it's someone trustworthy. It specifically says a trustworthy contact.
Okay.
His crimes weren't that bad.
You know how to get messages to and from your contact, even over great distances. Specifically, you know the local messengers, corrupt caravan masters, and seedy sailors who can deliver messages for you. So we could entrust that plus a letter to get it to Sprocket.
I could put I can unscroll the head of the bird and put a little thing in it, and then like the little note so that he can open it.
A little hidden note, so they just think it's a gift.
Yeah.
Well, they're trustworthy because we're criminals too.
Honor among thieves and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm a criminally good lawyer.
Is that on your flyer?
No,
Alright,
they
so I
wouldn't.
can keep
They
my
took my
bird
flyers away.
so that you can give it to your contact.
All right, and we'll put a little note telling him that we're heading south from Belliard. How will we explain this to him? We're
Just-
going off road.
Tell him what road to take and to keep going until
You
until
have
he hits
you have a
Belliard.
map, right?
Yes.
So why don't you go to the innkeeper, mark on the map where it is we're heading, give it to the innkeeper, and say, if a small metal man comes in, can you give him this map?
He's not
Large
small.
metal man. He's 7 feet tall.
Big boy.
Whatever. He's a small metal man.
Okay. And then we will put the map with the mark on it and the gift from Ari, and entrust it to a corrupt courier who can deliver it to Sprocket.
Okay. So
And everything to that. He's so sad about having a beak.
it doesn't take you long to find someone that has was previously a criminal in what is effectively a retirement home for villains. He bows slightly when you hand him the message, and not long after he takes off running towards Red Larch.
Excellent. And then before we turn in, I'm gonna get a nice little meal. And how much is in for the night?
You
And I'm
Squire,
staying at the inn from earlier.
you Squire, call it 2 gold.
2 gold. Here you go. And I assume Ari will be playing her music as per usual.
Yep.
Is this your performance
My
track?
role
Yeah.
for my performance thing.
Yeah. So I mean, it's again, people gather around and they're enjoying your drum playing.
Technically it's +4. I
So,
just saw performance.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even so, people enjoy your performance and give you a couple of copper. Not a lot, but it does get you a room for the evening.
Cool. And can I buy a small thing of wine?
Yeah.
How much is the wine?
Yes, we find out.
Someone's getting tipsy.
I'm gonna be sharing it with someone. I have a plan.
I'm gonna do the frugal thing and sleep in a tree.
I'm gonna grab hold of Arthur by the shoulder and drag him into the inn. Slam my hand on the bar and scream, "How much is it for a fucking beer?"
Walking, yo, you got any Bud Light?
You got any fucking Corona?
Oh no, please, not again.
We're
Please,
just looking at 3 silver pieces
3 silver pieces.
for wine.
All right.
No, I want to. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Sorry, what did you want to do?
I'm not being served yet. It's okay. I'll wait until Ari's been served. I was rather rude.
Rude.
Yes. Okay, now that Ari's been served, I slam both of my fists on the counter and yell, "How much is it for a fucking beer?"
Beer. 2 silver.
2 silver. Okay, give me 5 beers and 5 beers for Arthur. I point at Arthur, like poke him in the face a little bit. We're here to get fucked. Keep the tab open.
All right. Gonna hoofs up the beers onto the bar and start sliding them towards you as you slide over the coin.
I'm going to grab a couple.
Can we do
of
a little glass clink, please, Arthur?
We can.
Clink. Yay.
Do you mind if I join you, Dev?
No, that's fine.
There's not a lot of people here, right? Or is it just like winding down?
Nope.
I handle the beer just fine.
Was that Constitution?
Yep.
Let's see if I get drunk. Hang on. Nah, I'm fine.
Right, damn son.
Yeah, you're fine.
I put
So-
20 silver pieces back on the counter. 10 more.
We
All right,
don't
mate.
talk a whole lot about.
Just- Keep sliding beers over the counter and gleefully accepts your coin.
We'll wait for the next roll until Ari's comes. I keep interrupting him, sorry.
No, it's okay. You were asking about the whole cult thing. You were asking me. Yeah.
Yeah, you had some reservations about being near a cult.
Yeah, about any type of cult. Where I'm from, I escaped some shit. I wasn't part of the cult, but there was definitely there were definitely issues with my family for that. So I have some reservations about being around any cults because it just brings back too much shit from when I was 16.
Where was this?
High Moon?
And with that, Davern kind of goes quiet and just look like he's remembering something.
But I ran away when I was about 16 and went to the guild where my mom used to go and became a bard from that.
Is that where we met you in Neverwinter?
No, after I made a few connections with the people who loved my mom as a hero, I went to Neverwinter. And that's when I met you, because I'm not 16, I'm 21 now.
This is true. That was
So it
5
took me-
years ago?
Roughly.
You were in High Moon 5 years ago.
Hmm.
Not a lot of gnomes in High Moon, are there?
No, mostly, I think there were probably a couple families. One of them was mine, but yeah, it's not a very high population.
Kind of shakes my head, snap out of the thoughts. Well, you know, I'm glad that you got away from that. Dealing with cults is never good for the children.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you found your way to Neverwinter.
Well, I'm glad I got to join up with you guys. So far, I haven't had any regrets.
I know Sprocket's not here, but I know he enjoys your company as well. And he would toot in agreement, I'm sure.
I feel him in spirit.
Huh. And then I'll just sort of sip a drink and get real
keep
quiet
your wine
again.
full.
I punch the counter. Next 5.
Jesus Christ.
Another one.
It's no wonder you fucking broke.
Go, you'll pay for my retirement here, mate.
At 60 silver down, I can still drink for a long time.
God.
Don't worry.
Friend, you don't have to spend all of your money tonight.
No, I don't. I'm going to spend some of Arthur's as well because the next round's on him.
I tell you what, if you wanted a little way of making money, I might know a couple of people that might be having a card game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Arthur, how do you feel about backroom card games?
Moment.
I heard the word munch.
Said one moment. I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm interested.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Step this way, please, gentlemen. And with that, he opens up the bar and ushers you through to the back room, where it's very low light. There are torch sconces all around the walls, and in the middle there is quite a large round table. But around the side, all sat around the table are some. To call them unsavory would be an insult to unsavory people.
I clap as loud as I can, and I turn around to the barkeeper again. Can I get a drink for everyone at the table as well?
Course you can. Course you can. Please, if you guys want to take a seat.
You can't make me.
You are going to be murdered.
I hope so. I'd like to see them try.
Ah, so this is how the paladin dies in a seedy backroom game.
In a backroom gambling game. What are we playing?
Well, something from Baldur's Gate. I don't know if you've heard of it. Texas Hold'em. Or rather, Balder Hold'em.
Oh, are we supposed to play that in Roll20?
Don't worry.
Play a real mean game of Snap.
Like blind perception to see if they're bluffing, kind of thing.
Did you follow them back there?
No, I'm just saying that's what they would
Oh.
have to do. Sorry, I'm not in character.
And so the innkeeper comes back with drinks for the rest of the table. You finally actually get to have a proper look at the table.
That's a good table.
And the people sitting around the
Why
table.
don't we go on the table?
You wanted to. There are four other people sat around the table. One is a very burly half orc with a very discernible scar creeping down the side of his face. He's dressed not scruffily, but you can tell that he comes from money, but he's trying to put it off.
I wink at him.
He snarls back.
That's nice. I wink even harder.
I'm winking so hard right now.
I'm winking so hard.
Opposite the table from you, Napid, there is quite a slender half elf. He's you can tell by the look of him that he's most likely a rogue. Dressed very much in black and very dark tones. Hair pulled back into a very, very tight ponytail.
I shoot him some finger guns.
They go.
Next to him, there's another half elf, this time a female, dressed in very neutral browns and greens, and a feather kind of sticking up out of her hair. She looks like a druid, and she kind of almost looks like she has no business being there.
I do like a little salute thing at her.
And finally, on just next to Arthur, there is a human with a very long beard, that's plaited and has several beads in it. Again, he's looking very weather beaten. He's long grey hair that just kind of flows from his back. He's wearing almost commoner clothes, with a jerkin and a brown overcoat.
Cool. I just give him a little nod. I'm not interested in him.
Gotta have the one just generic character there.
Just hello, you.
And
Just this big meaty half orc next to me. I hope he starts a fight.
which unfortunately you will have to wait until next session to find out
Oh.
how this card game is gonna go.
You're welcome, Arthur.
We're gonna run this fucking town.
So whilst everyone is in their respective areas and getting ready for a night of entertainment, we're going to end the stream there, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I want to thank every one of you guys for being here with me and playing some D&D and doing the good shit.
Always a
You're
pleasure.
welcome.
Yeah, thanks for being an awesome DM and stuff for us.
You're welcome. Yeah, if you guys in chat, if you want to find out what happens next week, you've got to follow. You've got to make sure that you're here. Same bat time, same bat channel. 8 p.m. GMT. We go live every week. Probably, maybe not next week. I'll let you guys know on Twitter what's going on. I've got some voice acting stuff that so until then, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sergeant Ruby signing off.